with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and show. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shad's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once ticked off across the board with charge to what because this code can be ignored, just how much GSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are slow machine. It's not in burp and leaning ban, it matters not if battery fun. A child can't see it, powers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts like before launching into a bike, pretending they're for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty life and all his strife, while forgetting that it's unwell and they were rife. With drama he will react, but isn't actor as a fact, as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. He's nearly over and awareness in sight, with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end.
That is a business related, and I do still have it.
It's WWE champion time.
Go, 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 go.
It's the money, stupid fuck.
I love it. Go, 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 go.
By eBay.
Hell!
It's been tough. I always think that it's my fault.
Drinking gin.
Yep, I'm toxic. I love Hulk Hogan's dick. My ass is so fucking stretched.
Oh, no you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. For now?
Go, 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 go.
It's the money, stupid fuck.
I love it. Go, 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 go.
By eBay.
Hell!
Hateful slurs. Lame brain pieces of dumb fucking hateful slurs.
Why am I toxic?
I love it.
Hey, Mr. Burnell, you there? I am present.
Right, I understand. He's claiming that he's got $5,000 a month in expenses and only $5,000 a month in income, and net's about $35.
It's Tevin's fault.
I actually admitted this last year. I'll say it again. I actually do play some mobile games. I do. Alright? The ones that I play are free to play or incredibly inexpensive, like you spend $1 here or there to make progress.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Got me that gotcha. I love it. Got me that gotcha. Begging for fucking tips and shit on street. It's WWE Champions time. I'm stupid. WWE game plays like Candy Crush. Moving gems around, breaking colored gems. I love it. Again, it's pay to win. The more money you sink into it, the more characters you can summon, the higher chance you'll get the better characters, etc., etc. All right? Got me that gotcha. I love it. Got me that gotcha. Begging for fucking tips and shit on street. Gotcha. Got me that gotcha. Thanks for the money, dummies. Supercar. That was a mobile game I played like 5-6 years ago, a lot. For about a year, I played it pretty hardcore. All right, even at that point, that was before everything kind of fell apart with YouTube and everything. I was putting a little bit of money into it. I was playing for the top cards. I was playing the shit out of that game, okay? After about a year, they launched what they called Season 2, which reset all the cards in the game and made all your progress essentially worthless. And I said, this game fucking sucks. What a complete waste of time that this was, all right?
Say I'm not a children's entertainer because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer.
Big ups to your dad. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in then I'll put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Act and talk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly on camera. I need banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in then I'll put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in then I'll put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
When we hit the 250 vestry for that celebration, I'm going to debut a new vest. There we go. Celebratory bubble blow. Very nice. There's bubbles everywhere. There's bubbles all over my PlayStation 4 controller. There's bubbles on my microphone stand. There's bubbles everywhere tonight. It's out of control tonight.
Hello? Purnell?
That is a business related, and I do still have it.
It's WWE Champion time.
Go, 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 go.
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
I love it. Go, 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 go.
By eBay.
Hell!
It's been tough.
I always think that it's my fault.
Drinking gin. Yep, I'm toxic. I love Hulk Hogan's dick. My ass is so fucking stretched.
Oh, no, you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you.
Purnell?
Go, 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 go.
Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.
I love it. Go, 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 go.
By eBay.
Hell!
Hateful slurs. Lame brain pieces of dumb fucking hateful slurs.
Why am I toxic?
I love it.
Hey, Mr. Purnell, you there?
I am present.
Right, I understand. He's claiming that he's got $5,000 a month in expenses and only $5,000 a month in income, and net's about $35.
It's Kevin's fault.
The topic I want to discuss is depression. Depression is not a joke. It's not something to be joked about with. You are not alone. You are not a horrible person because you have this. It's not your fault. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time.
It's been tough. Over the last decade. It has. It's been tough. It's been tough. Over the last decade. It has. It's been tough. It's been tough. Phil's a beggar. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. It's been tough. Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. It's been tough. Phil's a beggar. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. It's been tough. Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar.
Super Meat Boy is in the stream chat, whining and complaining, saying that I never talk to anyone unless they tip me or they send me money, which is completely false. All he's been doing is sitting there all night complaining that he's depressed and no one cares. And everyone's basically ignoring him because you're like, dude, we just don't care. You know, you come in and the first thing you say is you're depressed. And what are we supposed to say to that? Now he expects that I'm going to derail the whole stream to talk to him live. So let's do it. Super Meat Boy, how you doing? You're really depressed tonight, huh? You're really depressed.
My stream is my place of business.
The company's name is Brunel Productions. Is internet content creation of on-demand and also live video streaming services.
Big ups to your dad. I'm the one who operated a successful YouTube channel.
Please tip me.
I'm the one who operated a successful YouTube channel.
Because I have bills coming up. Please pay my bills. I'm nervous. Draft for cash.
You better take a sip.
Please pay my bills. I'm nervous. Draft for cash.
Get a real fucking job.
I'm the one who operated a successful YouTube channel.
Please tip me.
I'm the one who operated a successful YouTube channel.
Because I have bills coming up. They fucked me again, left and right, and my ass is so fucking stretched out at this point. It's time to push back. It's time to push back.
I'm the one who operated a successful YouTube channel.
Please tip me.
I'm the one who operated a successful YouTube channel.
Because I have bills coming up. I've never ever used a hateful slur. Ever. And that pisses me off. I want to watch some faggot. Some homo.
Fiddle's a nigger.
You better take a sip.
I'm a mature adult with a business degree.
Big. All I see you do is big. Little picky, why you? Big. All I see you do is big. Little picky, why you?
Opportunity to be, but you blew it all. And I said, well, oh well. I'm proud of that. I guess I'm proud to be a loser.
This one's for all my baby girls.
I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy.
Fuck life.
I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy on level 1. Level 1. Married happily, paycheck to paycheck happily, meaningful relationship, meaningful life with a family. And that, by the way, I have to raise money to pay 2 big bills next week. All my utilities are due next week. Tomorrow, if I stop streaming, I would not be able to get a job. So it would be the end of my life. But outside of that, everything else is good in my life. You know what I mean? So I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy.
Fuck life.
I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy. I'll be the thousands of children.
Let me tell you something. When your life is all positive instead of negative, it's a much better situation. Big ups to your cat. And I can tell you that from personal experience. Look at my life now. I have a beautiful wife. I have a beautiful life with a family, right? Everything here is so much better than what I had before. Why? Because I'm a positive person.
Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing well today on this gloriously beautiful Saturday morning, afternoon or evening, depending where in the fucking world you are. I hope you're having a good one anyway. Hope it's have a good start to your weekend, or if you're like me and you're like, well, most of your Saturday already, I hope you've enjoyed it so far. Okay, so I'll just be basically letting people enjoy Meerkat's music. Aye, Brad Burning, yo king, it's fucking hot. 26 degrees Celsius in where I am in Scotland, you know, and obviously it'll be hotter elsewhere in the world, I know that, you know, I'm not trying to, it's not a competition. Places be hot, and sometimes you're used to that kind of heat and sometimes you're not. I am not really used to this kind of heat, I cannot lie. It's kind of nice and it's surprisingly pleasant, but it's also quite surreal. I think I mentioned that the other day as well, it's kind of surreal how hot it is here, and it's like, I went to the Canary Islands a couple of months ago to try and get this kind of heat, and I kind of just fucking stayed home and enjoyed the summer kind of sunshine. Although the scenery wouldn't have been as nice, of course, you know, like, obviously you can't really compete with, like, beautiful beaches in the Canary Islands, you know, and the beautiful blue ocean and all that nonsense. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well, guys, hope you're doing well. This is a full bingo card, and as you can see, we have a new one at the end there. New one being him mispronouncing a word, so we're going to have to make sure, if that is on today's bingo card, we listen out very carefully for it, you know, it's one of those things where we can sometimes just miss it. And did Phil actually say this, or did he say that instead? Can we add boomer segment to the bingo card, which is whenever Phil talks about the past? We've got something like that already. It's called Years Ago Story. So there's something on the card already, on a big full list, as you can see in front of you, called Years Ago Story. Prophet says it's 30 degrees Celsius here in Edmonton. I ain't leaving the basement and we'll have some robust food on order. Fantastic. Yeah, it's hot as balls, man. I just had a shower. I feel good. Nice. You also manage to cool down quite well after a shower, you know, I find. Especially if it's really hot. I don't know about anyone else, but I personally quite enjoy cold showers when it's really warm. I just think, you know, they do the world of good, but some people fucking can't handle cold showers. They think it's weird. But if it's really fucking warm, you want to cool down, cold showers. And it just hits the spot. You just also you get a bit of an initial shock from the cold water, you get used to it quickly, and it starts feeling good, in my opinion. It's just that kind of thing, you get used to it. But yeah, enough about my body's shower habits. You guys aren't here for that, you guys are here for bingo. So let me change my resource here, and let me see, here we go. Now, Phil's live already and he's awake, and as you can see, he's like just blah 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 in his chat right now, trying to big up, you know, the closet stream. I seen something the other day posted yesterday by her very own Piece of Peace. Shout out to Piece of Peace. He has sneakily hidden information on his own tracker. Now, this information is not public. He's a hidden pivot table he has running that's calculating the difference between net revenue earned in 2021 against 2022. On an ongoing basis, based on any objective information we have from the back weeks and Twitch revenue. So, in August of 2021, Phil had earned over $100,000 at this point in time. When you look at 2022, and in August so far, obviously as up to the end of July, probably end of July is a better, you know, thing to use. It earned after the end of July $92,000. If we look at July here, he's up to $70,000, so he's $22,000 behind where he was last year in net revenue. And I said, this is not available usually for public, you know, consumption on on Piece of Pieces tips tracker that he made up. You know, he has this kind of hidden sneakily away. Like, he just tracks it automatically, a wee pivot table where it just calculates obviously what Phil was earning today, what he'd earned last year, and also the difference in his net revenue between then and now. And I think it's a very useful bit of information. Phil, no wonder he is kind of struggling a bit and has made so many kind of those desperation videos. Because money is significantly down for Phil, especially look at the difference in, like, we'll say March and April. But naturally, he was on Twitch at this point, you know, in March, April, May, he was on Twitch till this point, so he was earning that extra revenue on top of everything else. And it's just, this year, it's just all adding up, you know, and every month is worse than what it was last year. I'm just going to wonder if he's on track. To be fair, he is on track to hit 100k this year. But it's not as if he's going to fucking cost it, you know, it's not going to sail in exactly. Last year, he earned $145,000 in net revenue, and he fucking blew pretty much all of it, as usual. This year, he's probably going to earn, I'm gonna guess, between 115 and 120k. I'm gonna guess that anyway. That's me being generous. That's me being a bit generous. If I'm estimating he's going to earn between 115 and 120k, which is still quite a lot of money to earn in one single year in net revenue. But we'll have to see what happens, I guess. You know, naturally, piece of piece will keep tracking it. You know, he does an amazing job at that shit. You know what I mean? The tracking all the data, keeping tabs and all. He does fantastic stuff. But enough about that. And by the way, links to Piece of Pieces tips tracker. If you go to Piece of Pieces YouTube page, he's got the link in his profile. Blah 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 blah. Flashman is asking what happened between March and May for him to be down 14k between that time in 2021 and the same time in 2022. He got kicked off of Twitch, Trashman. That's a simple, long and short of it, really. You know, he got his arse booted off of Twitch partnership, and he then started streaming on YouTube from, I think, May. I think it was April, late April, early May 2021. He went back to YouTube to stream, so he was no longer earning additional Twitch revenue. His YouTube pay while he was on Twitch wasn't amazing, but it was still a couple of grand. But yeah, Prophet's saying, and that's what Peace can track. We don't know behind the scenes donations. Exactly, yeah. For probably know Phil's getting more behind the scenes that he's not, you know, sharing with everyone. And I guess that's his right if he doesn't fucking want to tell about anyone, and, you know, tipping in behind the scenes randomly off stream. That's I guess that's up to him. Right, we are going to spin the wheel to decide what we're going to use today on our bingo card. The wheel's been spun, and today's word or phrase is members. Members is the word he has got to say today. Well, that's what's going to help us pick our card today. So, I need a number between 1 and 400 and... Wait, that can't be right. No, it's not 470 because this will also include memberships and yeah, exactly. You know what, the first number I've seen in chat is 33. We'll go to the 33rd card with members on it. 1. That's why I take a while. 2, 3. That's why I take a while, actually. Members is a bad one because gifted memberships is also there and that counts as double. This is going to be so annoying. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bear with me, guys. 9. It's only 33, we're going up to 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, for fuck's sake, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and 33. 33 finally. Jesus Christ, man. I really didn't think of that as a potential problem, you know, when I thought of, I'll just use Control F. Members and memberships, they fucking spell the exact same, obviously, you know, in terms of this. The Control and F for that is a bit of a bastard, you know. But so a low number, thankfully. The first number I saw in chat was 33, so we went to the 33rd bingo card, which is this one on the right hand side. And that was fucking fun. I had to keep myself right and not miss out any kind, but that's definitely the 33rd bingo card with members on it. So the card for today, as you can see, looks like this. People saying the good old leg slap, gifted memberships, him making a weird noise, and him burping. Train's saying that he got another 6-star Hogan. Yeah, fucking hooray for Phil. Siege mode, that is where he folds his arms, crosses his arms and huff, whatever. So him going all siege mode is him crossing his arms, mind. We stole that from Piece of Piece. I mean, we borrowed it from Piece of Piece, we just didn't let him know. So we got that. I'm saying alright. On this one, if we see his phone at any point during a stream, that counts as phone stuff, and he does usually use it for his news stuff, you know, so there you go. I'm saying you guys and members. We've got him repeating the same point constantly. Good talk, snort, you know what I mean, and engagement. Him saying closet, which is good because today's a closet stream. Him saying variety, him saying time, any scat talk, and hate to say. And the final row, content, years ago story, day off, Cheetah Creek, and him getting over $15 in tips from just the podcast only. I think it's a quite strong card. I'm going to let the music play again while I set up the stream for you guys. I'm just waiting for Phil to go live, of course, as well. So we'll wait for that. You guys enjoy some more classics from Meerkat.
Why do I say I'm not a children's entertainer? Because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer.
Big ups to your cat. I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please don't feel it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Act and talk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly on camera. I need banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please don't feel it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. Banana in my mouth.
This one's for all my baby girls.
I need banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please don't feel it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
When we hit the 250 vest streak for that celebration, I'm going to debut a new vest. There we go. Celebratory bubble blow. Very nice. There's bubbles everywhere. There's bubbles all over my PlayStation 4 controller. There's bubbles on my microphone stand. There's bubbles everywhere tonight. It's out of control.
This one's for all my baby girls.
And it starts to click, you know. If someone just keeps saying sorry when they do something, they're not really apologizing. Right? If apologizing isn't just words, it's I will not do this thing again because I feel bad about it. If you keep doing the thing, it's not actually an apology.
You have no respect for people that are alive, for fucking people that are dead. You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself. You have no respect.
Apologizing isn't just words.
You have no respect. Do you value money more than our friendship?
But that's the way of them saying, we want nothing to do with Phil at all moving forward. Let's make up a bunch of shit or twist a bunch of shit to make him sound bad because everyone hates him now anyway on the internet. So let's make him look like the villain so everyone will believe it and we'll just be washing our hands of the whole situation and we never have to deal with him ever again. And you know what? Look what's happened. Literally, no one bugs them anymore. Nothing. They're completely washed. The hands are clean.
You have no respect for people that are alive, for fucking people that are dead. You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself. You have no respect.
Apologizing isn't just words. It's I will not do this thing again.
You have no respect.
Because I feel bad about it.
He watches too much WWE. John starts getting text messages at 6 o'clock in the morning. That means it's like 2 o'clock in the morning there. So now, when you start reading them, you start looking at it, and it doesn't make any sense why he's even texting. And it's not even coherent. So you start wondering if the guy was, like, if he's been drinking and texting.
I actually admitted this last year. I'll say it again. I actually do play some mobile games. I do. All right? The ones that I play are free to play or incredibly inexpensive, like you spend $1 here or there to make progress.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Got me that gotcha. I love it. Got me that gotcha. Begging for fucking tips and shit on street. It's WWE Champions time. I'm stupid. WWE game plays like Candy Crush. Moving gems around. breaking colored gems. I love it. Again, it's pay to win. The more money you sink into it, the more characters you can summon, the higher chance you'll get the better characters, etc., etc. All right? Got me that gotcha. I love it. Got me that gotcha. Begging for fucking tips and shit on stream. Gotcha. Got me that gotcha. Thanks for the money, dummies. Supercar. That was a mobile game I played like 5-6 years ago, a lot. For about a year, I played it pretty hardcore. All right, even at that point, that was before everything kind of fell apart with YouTube and everything. I was putting a little bit of money into it. I was playing for the top cards. I was playing the shit out of that game, okay? After about a year, they launched what they called Season 2, which reset all the cards in the game and made all your progress essentially worthless. And I said, this game fucking sucks. What a complete waste of time that this was, all right? Today, some shithead hater will take something that I say out of context, and a ton of morons will watch that video. So within a day or two, that video will get like 5,000 views. While my daily gameplay videos each are getting, what, like 1,000 views, if that? Cuck life, 100%. Live the life of the cuck. Why not? YouTube doesn't care. Illegal, immoral, harmful, fucking toxic. This is insane. This is fucking toxic. Cuck life. It became a meme, right? The meme was to hate on me. What are the legitimate reasons? At first, there were. But over the years, are you shitting me how I've changed, like how different I am now? There is nothing fucking legitimate you could do. With the shit these people say and do, the insane amounts of slander and defamation about me that's just untrue on the internet. There's no way I could ever, in any capacity, legally or otherwise, there's no way I could even dispute 99% of the shit they say because of the insane amount of it that they say. Cuck life, 100%. Live the life of the cuck. Why not? YouTube doesn't care. Illegal, immoral, harmful, fucking toxic. This is insane. This is fucking toxic. Cuck life, 100%. Live the life of the cuck. Why not? YouTube doesn't care. Illegal, immoral, harmful, fucking toxic. This is insane. This is fucking toxic. Cuck life, 100%. Live the life of the cuck. Why not?
Because I just want you guys to understand that means the world to me when I get a message like that. Like, it's been tough. My life has been tough over the last decade. It has. And when I read a message like that, I'm sorry that I'm tearing up like a baby. But when I read a message like that, it makes me feel like it was worth it. Like all the shit that happened to me and all the stress and the mental shit that I go through on a daily basis, sometimes, that is worth it because there's people out there who got something out of all of this. It wasn't just some dickhead in front of a camera, doing stupid videos, that it actually meant something to people. And that means the world to me, that there's people out there that, for a decade, that they've been watching me and they've been following me and they've been watching my life evolve and how I become a better person,
I tried my best to set up live redirect, but it just won't let me do it. You need to have permissions, by the way, like to have that happening. Fuck it, where are we? So let me go back to the browser. There we go, the browser. Shout to Billy Conley. There you go. Fucking Billy Conley on fucking screen now. Fucking Devon's been live soon as well. Like, Phil's not live yet, is he? No, he still is live, but he's not fucking properly on yet. I'm going to do a fucking single stream right now. There you go, that's the best I can do. I've let Shinko know. I've let him know. Let me live redirect him. But he's actually fucking on yet himself. He's maybe just busy setting up, you know what I mean? But I've went onto Shinko's stream and told him to let me live redirect him. I try and do it, it won't let me save it. So that is just the way it is. Oh, if I was going live right now, fucking timed that well. Right, guys. We're playing bingo, you know the drill. You know the drill by now. Tag me in chat if I miss anything. I'll do my best not to miss anything, you know what I mean? But sometimes I do miss things. Let's keep each other right. If I need to rewind to make sure things, we will. But yeah, let's hopefully enjoy the game. Hopefully we get a full house. Fingers crossed. Here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone. DSP here, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast, where we're all having fun down here on Level 1. You know, I was watching that intro, and I realized something. That's my green screen footage, which I filmed many, many years ago. By the way, I keep forgetting to turn on the ghost. Second day in a row. So as I was saying, that footage is my green screen footage that I filmed in 2015. So you're talking over 7 years ago. I bought this giant green screen and I set it up in my garage. And for one night, for like an hour and a half, I just kept dancing in front of it, posing and recording. And then I actually uploaded a lot of that raw footage to the internet and I said, hey guys, do whatever you want with it. And over the years, of course, people have done so much with it, good and bad. What's funny is I'm watching that, I'm like, damn, I'm wearing my Bullet Bill hat, my beanie. I'm like, damn, I'm pissed. I loved that hat. If you didn't notice back then, at least, I used to wear that hat all the time in my content. Keep in mind, that was before I was a full-time streamer. So whenever I did like vlogging, I would just toss on a hat rather than do my hair like I do today. I wet it and I brush it back. But back then, I didn't bother with that. I would just toss on a hat whenever I was going to do a vlog. And that was one of my go-to hats. I had that one for many years. You've probably seen it way back in the day in my videos. And I lost it. There was one day, it was actually before my wife, when we were still kind of dating. And one of the times when we were going to the mall on like a date, basically, I had the hat with me. And I must have put it like in my back pocket. And we were walking around the mall together. And we go to leave. I say, okay, and I reach back. Uh-oh, where's my hat? It's gone. So it must have popped out of my back pocket and I lost it in the mall. And then I could never find it again. Like, I looked online and I couldn't find the hat. Like, I guess what it is, it was a limited time run or it's out of print. I don't know. I was never be able to find it to buy it again. So the hat is a part of DSP history. You go watch me watch it. We're wearing it in videos. And, even in the green screen intro for the Level 1 podcast, but it's lost forever. Someone out there, if you ever found my hat at the mall, I expect that you're going to return it 7 years later. All right? You better contact me. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Guess what today is? Today is the momentous day, the special day. Today is... What's in DSP's closet? The revenge. That's right. Today is part 2 of my marathon of my closet cleanup event. Last time around, you guys gave me the business. You said, Phil, there's absolutely no way you could have this event and it would be anything entertaining or fun. There's absolutely no way you would spend an entire day doing this. It would be too boring, and there's no way there's that closet. How's it going to take you that long to clean out your closet? What you're saying is preposterous. It's ridiculous. It's dumb. Well, you're an idiot. You're a dinosaur. You're an old fart. You lost your touch. It's time to hang it up. And I said, all right, you know what? Fair enough. Here's what we'll do. We'll do this marathon. All right? What's in DSP closet? Also, we called it the DSP closet cleanup. We'll go through the stuff. We'll see how it goes. You know what? If it ends up being a bust, if it ends up sucking, it's boring, I'll quit. I'll actually retire from YouTube permanently. I will never make another video.
What the fuck's this garbage fucking retcon coming from? Fucking full of shit as usual.
That's it. I'll hang it up. If you guys are saying I'm that out of touch, it's fine. I will absolutely quit. All right? Because those are pretty heavy stakes, right? That were on the line. And so... 2 weeks ago, it was actually 2 weeks ago today that we did my closet cleanup marathon. And the stakes were high. If you haven't, go take a look at those videos. You'll see I'm sweating profusely. It's like waterworks coming down my head because I'm nervous. I'm like, oh, 14 years of my legacy on the line. I really gotta do it. So, we did the marathon, right? And when it finally ended, the last moments of the marathon, I apologized to you all. I said, man, I'm sorry. You guys were completely right. I am out of touch. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. It's pretty obvious this is one of the most boring things I've ever did. I mean, we started off with like 800 viewers. By the end of the show, we had 3. Only 3 people watched the entirety of it. And I was like, obviously, you know, it is what it is. At one point, you got to realize it's time to move on. So I took off my mantle. I took my cowboy hat and I placed it right here in the background. And I walked off into the sunset. And that was the end. Of course, that's not what happened. Literally, it was one of the most fun things I've done in a very long time. And it was for multiple reasons. Number one, there was zero pressure to do anything during this marathon. Like, it wasn't like, oh, it's a gaming marathon and I have to get through a certain amount of games, right? Or I have to try to make progress in a certain game. There's no objective of, oh, make this much significant part of a playthrough during an event. It wasn't a react event where I had to go through, I have to get through a long-ass documentary video or a series of videos. It was nothing like that at all. It was something completely different for what I normally would do on any kind of a stream. But I think what happened was, it was so different that it actually opened up a lot of people's eyes. And here's what I mean by that. Some people are just of this impression that, like, the only reason people come to my streams or watch my content is for one of 2 reasons. Either drama purposes, like they're hate watchers, right? They come because they don't like me and they just want to watch and make fun of me constantly, and or see what I'm going to do to mess up on my stream today and embarrass myself, which is really sad because if you watch 99% of my content, it's nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's very...
99%'s quite fucking generous. I'd say it's more 80 to 85%. 99%, no fucking way, Phil. No fucking way. Honestly, just said, you know what I mean, so I'm thinking that. This is a very strong card so far, for sure. And I feel like it may have said people saying, but I don't know. I'm just going to leave that for now, you know. I have no idea to really clarify that. 99% of Phil... Ooh, here we go.
Money. Oh, money. Yeah. Money.
Hell yeah, thank you very much, Kirby Soul. So Super Chat says, snort. Very insightful message there from Kirby Souls. Thank you very much for that. Indeed, snort. That just seems to be the prevailing theme of this show so far, at least Phil's perspective. You know, he has snorted, 8 times, 9 times now. I'm keeping an eye on people trying to desperately keep track of this in the fucking chat. He's up to like 8 or 9 snorts, solid snorts in there. This is an incredibly strong card so far. It really is. But, Jesus, man. Phil is just... I don't know, man. Who's he trying to convince you? Well, I mean, why do you think Phil gets some good attendance sometimes and good support in streams? It's because he sets himself up as a victim a lot of the times. He guilt trips a whole lot of people that are quite vulnerable and suspects are kind of, prone to being fooled by him into needing help. You know, obviously some people like him as well. There are people that like Phil and like his content and will give him money. That's not that I'm talking about. I'm talking about him guilt tripping people specifically, saying, guys, you guys wanted this, when he fucking threatens his fans, says, you're the guys that wanted this. You're the guys that asked for this, you know. It was you guys that had that idea for me to do this, so if it doesn't do well, then what the hell, I don't know what I'm going to do. That is the guilt tripping that he does so many times, so many occasions, which means that his fans are thinking, oh my god, if I don't help support this event and it's a bust, he's going to blame me for this. That's what his fans are left to think, because they're that fucking gullible. You know, Prophet said it best, children and mentally disabled. That's like, it's definitely a strong part of his audience. It's not 100% of his audience, but there are literal children and there are literal, you know.
Yeah. Money. Oh, money. Yeah. Money.
Thank you, Bart. Also, Super Chat, it says, point of view when you're a gin bottle and Buddy needs some hair of the dog. Jesus Christ, aye. Bill Brasky, yes, I did see that. It says, did you see his threat about likes and bubbles last night? Bill was saying that he's never going to do the damn bubbles again because he got to 100 likes, he blew bubbles, and then the likes disappeared again. And he was threatening people, said never do the bubbles again unless they liked it again. He was putting his little gouty foot down and everything. He was raging that people disliked the video or unliked the video even after they got their bubbles. So apparently he's never going to do bubbles again if they didn't like the video again. Yeah, it's just unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. It's like it doesn't cost him anything or whatever. It's just for fun. Who cares, man? You got up to 100 likes, that was your engagement or whatever that you friggin' wanted, and then it went away. But people fulfilled what you wanted to fulfill it and got you to 100 likes, so they got their reward. You can't then punish them because they chose to unlike it. You wanted a specific target, Phil, and they hit that target. It's not their fault. You really should have said then, if you're still at 100 likes by the end of the stream, then you'd blow bubbles at the end or something. If you wanted to stay at 100 goddamn likes throughout the damn stream. That is your fault, Phil, for not setting those terms. You had it set so straight away, immediate reward. It's your own damn fault, Phil.
Very chill fun. It's very interactive with my audience. It's very positive. But they don't want to believe that because they sit there watching idiotic detractor fucking videos. They don't even know what my content is because all they do is watch negative montages of idiocy. So they actually watch in the intent that something's going to go bad or whatever. You see what I'm saying? The other half are people who genuinely like me and watch me for who I am and realize that it doesn't matter what I do on a stream, they're going to have a good time. I could play a video game. I could talk about current events or game news. We could have Q&A. We could be reacting to a video or content from another content creator, right? There's just so many things we've done over there. We could be doing food, tasting food, right? DSP tries it, feasting with the king, right? I could be reviewing a game in full, all right? Or
why is he not saying variety? This is actually covering up. This is prime for him to say variety and he's not fucking saying it. I'm going 1.25 speed already, guys. I'm going 1.25. I'm also going to make it 1080p. There we go.
Literally, we could be sitting here just shooting the shit, just killing time, just relaxing together. And my true fans actually like that too. It doesn't matter what I do. They find whatever I'm doing fun and entertaining because they find time spent with me is meaningful, you see? And I...
Well, if you just sat there and enjoyed talking to them and you didn't fucking put the pressure of them having to give you money to hang out with you, that wouldn't be a fucking problem. Guys, that's what I'm saying. I can fucking do a random stream. I used to... That's what I'm saying. Bingo for me has never been about fucking trying to make money. Also, I got my channel monetized when I got to 1k subs. But I was still doing bingo before then, and it was never about money. It was about having a good time, laughing at this dumbass and trying to win a game of bingo. After I was able to fucking get, 1,000k subs, just like 1,000 subs, and I managed to get like super chats enabled, I thought, hey, I can actually give something back, and as an actual incentive to try and get a full house of a card here, a full card of green, someone in chat can win some money back. You know, it's about having some fun and me trying to give back to people that are being kind to me, but it's a case of it's not about trying to fucking force people to give me money in order to have a good time with me. That's what I'm saying. Phil is literally like a whore. If you do not give him money, he is not going to be happy with you. In order to hang out with Phil, you need to keep that whore fucking rich. What does this make him? Does that make his fucking chat as pimps? I don't understand this fucking metaphor I'm trying to fucking create here. What does that mean? Is everyone in his chat that gives him money are literally the pimps to keep him fucking right? I don't understand the fucking point I'm making here, but you know what I'm saying. Phil will only be happy if those people that are wanting to hang out with him are also lining his pockets. He does not just hang out with him for the sake of it. He considers it a waste of time if he is not earning money. Money makes the world go round in Phil's pathetic other life. Anyway, hello, by the way, if it was all new people coming, never pee and everything else. Yeah, and I got another good pause as well, that's definitely right. The fans are the punters, exactly, Warren, yeah.
Appreciate that. You know, I've been around for only 14 freaking years, so the fact that I have people who have grown to appreciate that no matter what we do together, we have a good time is awesome, really. Like, I've said this before, there's these big content creators out there, right? And they're so big that literally they could take a shit on stream and their audience would love it. And
first of all, that's scat talk, and second of all, that's YouTuber jealousy. We don't have YouTuber jealousy on this card, but we do have scat talk, which means that is an early bingo.
Probably throw them contributions. Each turd that hits the bowl, they'll probably send, a big super chat. Now, certainly, I don't feel that I have that kind of a weird cultish following.
But what we have is an understanding. We're real people. I'm not a character that I portray to you on a stream. I'm actually Phil Burnell, aka DSP, and we have that honest interaction every day in my content. And I think you guys have grown to appreciate that and how much I've changed over the years, right? To have that transparency. So literally, we could just sit here all day with no game plan of what we're going to do, and I guarantee we could find a way to entertain each other and have a great time on stream. That's just how it works now.
And of course, I'll be reminding him every fucking 10 minutes that, guys, remember, I need to hit my certain tips goal. If you give me $50, I'm going to put on gunner glasses for this unplanned, not an impromptu stream, obviously, because he streams every fucking day, but his unplanned fucking dumpster fire of a stream where he had no fucking plan. Dash is linking to literally watching paint dry, and apparently there's 10,000 people watching paint dry together on a YouTube channel. No, I'm not sure if that's... I don't think I can compete with that, to be honest. I'm generally considering going there myself. Nah, we'll keep playing bingo. I'm going to keep playing bingo, guys. If you want to watch paint dry, guys, go for it. I'm going to keep going. Jesus Christ, man, this is the thing. If Phil never mentioned money, most people would never have a fucking issue with him. I mean, but it'd probably still have some issues because he's a racist and he's a bigot and all that shit, you know what I mean? But the fact of the matter is, a lot of his scummy and toxic behaviour comes because he's such a greedy, narcissistic piece of shit who expects and demands money, and especially seems to fucking pilfer it from vulnerable people, mentally vulnerable people as well. It's, yeah. I made a video last night, but I was also a bit drunk. I wasn't that drunk, but I had some drink in me, so I was a little bit sweary in my video last night, you know. I kind of lost track of it at times. I said fuck. So, I'm sorry about that, guys, you know, but it was a wee bit of a drunken, ranty video I made last night.
And I'm happy about that. If anything, the marathon 2 weeks ago completely did away with any kind of feelings of fear that my audience would end up being disconnected from me and not enjoy stuff that I put out. Seriously, like, that showed me if I could clean my closet all day and you guys find value, merit, and entertainment in that, and meaning. A lot of people say, wow, that was actually fun and meaningful. You told stories and everything, right? Then that's cool to me, and I'm happy that we have that now. You know what I mean? And now I don't have to worry about, oh no, every day I gotta rack my brain for really important content to put out on the internet, because God forbid one day we don't have a game to play or whatever. Well, you know, that'll be the end of my business and the end of me as, you know. No, it's kind of the opposite, okay? And that's a good thing in my opinion. Maybe some people will disagree, but I was very happy with how that marathon went 2 weeks ago, all right? Now, what happened 2 weeks ago? Well, we went through the closet and found a ton of shit. First of all, a ton of garbage. And in fact, just to show you that I learned, I already have a giant contractor trash bag right here, ready to go. So we have it ready to fill, because I guarantee you there's going to be junk in there to throw out again, just like last time, okay? So I'm ready for this.
Prophet's asking, did he just admit that cleaning out the closet was a scam and that he could literally do anything to shake the wheelchairs for money? Essentially so, Prophet. But to be fair, he's saying that after doing that stream, he is perfectly aware that he can do whatever the fuck he wants for a live stream, and he's comfortable that people will probably support him for it. Like, he can just do something as mundane and stupid as going into his dumbass closet that's right next to him and cleaning out for the first time since he's moved in there, essentially. This is like, he's pleased as hell that people are willing to, I guess, throw money for checking out his garbage. I don't know how else to kind of phrase that. Let's just be honest, it all boils down to money. He's not talking about the number of viewers he had, he's not talking about the number of likes he had, he's not talking about the number of fucking views the videos had in general on demand. He is literally talking about the amount of dollars that went into his pocket for doing that fucking stream. This is literally the one core mechanic he has focused on here. Closet Streak, says David. Yeah, fucking if today's a fucking success from that's fucking 2 out of 2 for fucking successful closet streams.
It's huge. Huge bag. We found a bunch of trash. We found a bunch of recyclables, like empty boxes that had been sitting in there for 8 freaking years since I moved in. I bought fans and shit for the house, and those fans are long broken, but I still had the box.
Someone said something very strange in his chat, and I want to show it right now because let's talk about it. Hey Phil, you're true an inspiration for people with Prader-Willi syndrome. How do you hold back the insatiable hunger? Anyone know what the fuck this is? What the hell is this? Anybody know what the hell Prader-Willi syndrome is? It seems like a troll donation, but it's like fucking $8. Is this Australian dollars or something? I have no idea what it says. Gutter Runner, I don't know who that is either. I'm not sure if it's a troll. It could be. I have a feeling Phil won't understand. Oh god, the Dashy's got a link and I can't click it because it will break my chat. It's real. It's a real condition. Does it sound like a condition Phil has? A genetic disorder that causes obesity, intellectual disability, and shortness in height. Phil's not short, he's just under 6 foot. Phil likes calling himself 6 foot, but he's like under 6 foot, but he's not short by any means. I mean, he's short to me because I'm 6'4", but Phil is not a short person. It causes mental and behavioural problems. I'm probably going to say it's a troll tip, a troll super chat then. I just kind of wanted to know what the hell that super chat was about. It was a very... It seems to be trolling, to me anyway. And Phil's chat, I think, is completely frozen. It's bizarre. This is meant to be running live real time, but it's still nothing moved since I've showed you the fucking page.
Just for them in there. We found one very valuable thing to trade in, the PSVR. That I absolutely am going to trade in. I don't know how much I'll get for it at this point, and I actually don't know where to trade it in. Like, a lot of people were saying GameStop, but I don't know. I don't think GameStop really gives very good value. I think you could trade stuff like that in a Best Buy too, but I'm not sure. I have to look into it. I have to look into, where can I get rid of anything of value to basically get either store credit or money or both, a combination. And so we found the PSVR. We found some hidden gems in there. For example, we found these Street Fighter figurines, right, that are now part of my setup. We found the Grand Theft Auto money bag right there, okay? Over here, we found the... Oh, shit! Oh! We found the dubstep gun. Of course, it got caught on this wire. Stupid thing. Here we go. We found the dubstep gun. Don't mind me while I set my figurines back up. I have to do this very expertly. Hold on. I'm sorry, Honda. I'm sorry, Blanca. I'm sorry, Guile.
Shut your hole.
Steadfast Dalcine never falls over. We found the dubstep gun, which was from the collector's edition of Saints Row 4, like a decade ago. And it still works, except the light doesn't work, but the sound effect does. Okay? Here we go. So we found things for my setup behind me that we added, right? We found hats, right? We found an inflatable crown.
Fucking inflatable fucking crown.
That I've worn on the streams as a hat reward at hitting $100 in tips. We found this really awesome Los Santos cap, Rockstar and GTA 5 branded from the GTA 5 Collector's Edition 9 years ago. Completely untouched, still in the package, unopened. All right? And we've definitely worn that. People are upset with me. This picture's in the way. Hold on.
Yeah, you fucking dumbass. You keep fucking pointing over your shoulder, but they fucking can't see over your shoulder because you got a fucking big little image in the way of you trying to promote this stupid closet stream that's from today. It's very likely, Phil, that if they're fucking there in your stream, it's because they're there for the fucking closet stream today. You don't need a fucking, image of your little head poking out of a closet to help promote it anymore. Is there a Shows' Bald Spot Bingo Square? There used to be Lord Snark, Grump and Slayer. There used to be. It's basically just like Shows back of head. It used to be something like that, but it didn't do it for a while, so we took it off the card. We used to have him, like, I think it was just called Show's Back of Head, but he sometimes didn't turn around at all, and we just ended up getting rid of it. But I guess we could bring it back randomly if he does show. But how would you define the back of his head? Like he's turned around a wee bit now, so he's not. Like, do you have to like see the bald part of his head, the back of his head, to count as seeing the back of his head properly? Sometimes you can see the back of his head if he fucking puts his head down forward, and you can fucking, if it goes forward far enough. It's kind of strange. It doesn't do it enough, exactly, yeah. A bald spot, so it's basically a bald spot. It's bald spot Satan.
Alright, fuck it. We'll bring it back later, okay? So yeah, we found this hat. Really awesome. I've worn this on my streams now. You guys love it, okay? And at the very last moment, like literally the last thing we did, we found a Bender hat from Futurama, which I had never worn or used in any content, but I bought a long time ago, like a decade ago, and it just sat in storage and never used. So we found a lot of stuff that's actually been implemented in my content just by going through my closet, okay? And of course, We found some stuff that maybe doesn't necessarily have monetary value, but has some meaning. We found my keychain collection of classic Street Fighter, right? Classic Street Fighter keychains, which means something to me because they were given to me by my friend T. Carter, who passed away.
He's going to start crying again. Look at his sad face. Oh no, I'm thinking about T. Let me try and get some petty tears so people feel sorry for me and give me more money. Wait, I'm not crying yet. Let me think about T some more and how much his financial contributions, thanks to using them as an emotional tool, means to me. There we go. I can squeeze out one tear. Let me get close to the camera so my fans can see the one tear I managed to squeeze out, and maybe they'll be able to give me some more money. Is garner sympathy on a bingo card? I mean, there is things like defense mode and all that shit, and I don't know. We can go over the bingo cards later on if we want, if we've got time.
We got the Machinima Xbox 360 console, which I looked into it and it looks like it's not going to have any value. It's an oddity. It's one of those things that it's incredibly rare. Very few people on the planet have that console, all right? But there's no demand for it. Machinima is dead. No one has any good memories of Machinima, apparently, which is pretty funny. So basically no one really cares about that console, but man, there may be someone out there who has some kind of sentimental value to them. I'm probably one of the few people who still has that thing and didn't throw it out or didn't trade it in. You know what I mean? I didn't use it. It's completely pristine. So we found a good variety of stuff for sure. Okay.
Hey, fucking finally said variety. That's another fucking bingo. Let me just make sure that... Oh, let me fucking tick it off first. I played the horns out. Fucking... Actually, it's a double bingo. It's a double bingo because it's diagonal as well. I know I messed up. Double fucking bingo. We got content, variety, snort, you guys, and Burt from bottom left to top right as a diagonal, as well as a second column down. The good old leg slap, all right, food talk, variety, and years ago story. Gryffindor saying, didn't he also say hate to see it? Yeah, he may have said hate to see it, but he didn't say hate to say. He has to say hate to say. So, yeah. Hate to say is a thing he has to say. Just simple as that. So, siege mode is him crossing his arms. He has to say, people saying, which he might have said already, I don't know, it's one of those things we might have missed. Sometimes he fucking goes through so many of these things. We've got plenty of time though, we'll see what happens.
And, it was great, it was a great time. It was a
Review Baldness USA says, by the way, I watched one of RTU streams and he literally farted into the microphone. Yeah, I could not endure much of an RTU stream. Some people might be able to, and that's up to them, but for me, it's not fucking worth watching. He made a great video about DSP, I'll give him that, but his live streams, fuck no, not for me. I'm just piecing out from that.
a great marathon. We even had food. Remember, we did Indian food. It was a 1-year anniversary of Feasting with the King. So we decided to do a Feasting with the King. That was a cuisine I've already done. And incidentally, you guys picked the first cuisine ever. So we did Indian food again, and that was really good too. So that was all 2 weeks ago. And by the way, if you missed any portion of that, the entire marathon is live here on DSP Gaming in a playlist. You can watch it all back to back. It's something like, seriously, like 7 hours of content or something crazy like that. Enjoy. All right. Now, the thing is, when we were doing this, no exaggeration, we finished the right-hand side of the closet, and we finished one bin in the back of the closet. Okay? That's it. We still have 2 more bins back there. We have all of my holiday decorations to go through. We have bins to the left to go through, which I believe actually has some classic games and things that I brought with me across the country. We have this entire top shelf of shit. It's just a bunch of shit, a bunch of empty boxes, old peripherals and things. Yeah, it's a bunch of junk, basically, to go through. Although some of it may have value because there's old consoles up there. Of course, like one of the consoles up there, I think is my original PS4, which is busted. The optical port wasn't working. It kept ejecting game discs out the front without me touching it. It would just do it. And the USB ports were malfunctioning. So basically, it's like a half-functional PS4. I don't even know if it has any value, if anyone would take it, because it has so many issues, you see? So we got some old shit up there that may have some trade-in value, maybe not. We'll have to figure that out. But then there's some other shit up there too. You'll see, because we're going to go through it today. You'll see. I don't want to jump the gun here. There's a lot of shit up there. So essentially today, we're going to be going through, all of this equipment. We're going to be going through all the decorations. We're going to determine out the decorations I have, what's cool to keep, and what's something that's kind of junk, just throw it out, that we're probably never going to use again. All right? Now, in addition to the closet, there's other stuff in this office to clean out as well. I have 3 storage bins on the opposite side of the office, stacked up in front of the window. Why? I actually don't know, and I don't remember. I don't know why I have 3 bins over there. I have like no legit answer. They're just there for some odd reason. And there's stuff in them. There's game controllers. There's games. We'll have to see today. We get to that. And then to the right over here, I picked this up yesterday. I won't pick it up now because we're going to probably do it on the stream anyway. There's a bin I have, a storage bin full of controllers, wires, and accessories from the last 8 years that I've lived here that are all mishmashed together. All right. And a lot of them are basically broken or old, in which case I'm just going to throw them out. Maybe some of them are salvageable and I want to save them. So I'm going to go through there. And then on top of all of that, you want a real blast from the past. I have a storage ottoman in this office. It's to the right. You've never seen it because it's not on camera. It's way over there. Inside that storage ottoman is joysticks. My old gaming joystick collection from when I used to play fighting games on the Xbox 360 and the PS3, you know, the Street Fighter 4 era. I have a bunch of joysticks from back then. And the thing is, do they still work? They probably do. But they really don't have value because who's playing fighting games on the Xbox 360 and the PS3? No one. And those joysticks don't work with the last 2 gens of consoles. They're that outdated. So literally they're kind of junk. Like maybe it's something you bring to a pawn shop, you trade it in for $5 and say, hey, I doubt anyone will ever buy this, but here you go. You know what I mean? And what's funny is at one point they had tons of value. Those things used to be like $150 when you bought them, but that was a bygone era. You know what I mean? So we have a lot of stuff to get through today. And I was even saying to my audience yesterday, I don't know if we'll even get through it today. We might not finish. We may start, you know, and then run into, oh God, you know, we're out of time again. In which case, maybe we have to do like a half and half marathon where half of it is the rest of the closet clean out and we do something else, which I'd be okay with, by the way. But the goal again, here's the goal, because I want to reiterate what we're doing today. The goal is the following. Number one, find things I can trade in and have value. So maybe I can get store credit or money to actually buy important stuff or maybe get something like a replacement controller or something for the business. Number two, identify things that just need to get thrown out. Junk that's been sitting there for years, that's broken, that's, you know, no trade-in value of any kind. It's wasted sitting in there. Get rid of it, right? And then number three, find stuff that I may be able to implement in my setup like I found. I found the little figurines, right? I found the hats. There's definitely going to be stuff that I feel we can use, but it's a matter of identifying what's in there, you know what I mean, and where is it and everything before you can do that. And that's really the purpose of today's stream, is exploring, okay? Exploring the closet. So that should be fun. Now, in addition to that, we've also got the return of DSP Tries It after over a year hiatus, all right? So DSP Tries It was a series where I used to try out simple products. At first, it was like little things I'd order off the internet, but eventually just became fast food items. If there was a fast food restaurant...
You have more blood screaming in the chat. $5,000 a month on his business expenses. Never forget. Yeah, that was the old bankruptcy lie, of course, that Phil spends $5,000 a month on his business. I guess he spends money on buying shit to put into a closet for a future stream so he can unpack it later on and go, oh, I remember this. I bought this to cover my 5k expenses. That was a good story.
That had a new item or something interesting to try out, I would buy it and try it as a taste test on camera, and I called it DSP Tries It. This series ran from like 2010 all the way through last year, and then I retired it because I said we're gonna do something different. We're gonna do Feasting with the King, which instead of going to shitty fast food, we're gonna go to real restaurants and we're gonna order multiple courses off of their menus. We're gonna do a full-fledged, you know, 45 to hour-long taste test, trying all these cuisines. I'll, you know, review them, let you know what they taste like, and go from there. It's definitely been a great show over the last year. I've really enjoyed doing it. However, Feasting with the King is expensive. I'm ordering multiple meals from real restaurants and paying to have that stuff delivered, so it ends up being quite pricey, okay? Today we're doing something different. We're going back to DSP Tries It. We're going back to fast food, all right? I haven't tried fast food here in about a year on camera. Now, we have 4 different restaurants that are right nearby me, and because they're so close, those are the ones that were in the running for the show today. Now, you might say, well, why were you only doing stuff that was close to you? Well, here's why. I'm trying to save money. I don't want to spend $1 million on a meal today for the show, all right? So I purposely listed the 4 fast food things that are right here next to me. So today, when we go on a big break later, I'm actually going to physically drive to the location, get the food, come back, and then continue on with the marathon.
Is nobody going to ask him why Kat cannot just fucking go for this shit? Kat's there to fucking go for it. She can drive. She drives a car to her fucking work. Why can you not just send Kat to fucking go for this shit? Well, he keeps on fucking streaming and keeping his chat entertained and all that garbage and keep playing in his fucking closet full of toys or whatever. Train says she can't fit in the car. I'm sure she can fit in the fucking car. She has that car for going to work, apparently, Train. Ket's on a leash. says Emerson. It could very well be. Maybe Phil cannot trust Kat to do such a complex task like go to this fucking McDonald's and ask for this specific thing. Maybe Kat's too fucking mentally dense to work one of those fucking self-service, machines to order your food. She's never struck me as the fucking brightest bulb in the box, if you get what I'm saying. Fucking no wonder she fell for Phil's lies.
I'm not going to be ordering and paying for expensive delivery, you see? So that's why it's the 4 things that are closest to me. Now, you guys have been voting over the last 24 hours on what food you wanted to see me try today for the return of DSP Tries It. And the 4 options were Dairy Queen, Taco Bell, McDonald's, and Wendy's. Here's the results. With 1,300 votes cast, Wendy's got 12%, McDonald's got 13%, slightly edging out Wendy's. I guess that Wendy's chili isn't as popular as you guys think, it's just a meme. Taco Bell had 25% of the vote, and Dairy Queen, figure this one out, 50% of the vote. 50. That is literally the opposite of what I expected. Like, the reason I put Dairy Queen on there is because it's right near me, but I actually did not think you guys would vote for it. I thought for sure you'd want to see me do some weird stuff from Taco Bell or maybe McDonald's. I didn't think you were going to vote for Dairy Queen. You completely throw me for a loop here. All right? So, just to
That's an interesting theory from Still Ran. He says that he thinks that Kat is still going to go and get it for him. He just wants an excuse. Phil wants an excuse to get some WWE Champions time. That could potentially be a real thing. It might be. Fucking hell, I think Phil's a bit annoyed that fucking Dairy Queen won, even though it is the closest one. This is technically the best one for his business because it's so close to him compared to the rest. I mean, they're all close to him, but this is the closest, so he should be away the least amount of time and be able to go straight for fuck's sake, Profit, stop sending your fucking sex bots in here. Paid user. Did I pick the right user? Yeah, I did, okay. Fucking like Profit. No means no profit. And also a lot of people had the same kind of joke as well, which I get skimmed over, that Phil doesn't trust Kat to pick up the food because she's going to fucking eat it, essentially. Fucking eats everything. Yeah, Profit needs the money. I understand, dude. I understand.
Iterate the kind of stuff that Dairy Queen has, because we actually talked about it yesterday, and actually live on this very podcast, okay? I'm going to go and we're going to see what food they have online.
Well, seen that. That was his phone.
Podcast, okay?
There's his fucking phone right there. WWE Champions time. Phone stuff. There we go. Not a bingo for that, but it's another one off the list.
I'm going to go and we're going to see what food they have online, and we're actually going to figure out what I'm going to get. But there's a problem. Are you ready? Here's the problem. Since last night when I saw Dairy Queen was ahead in the polls, all right, I have been trying to go to their website and read their menu. Their website doesn't work. Their website, and there's a major fast food chain in the United States. They're trying to compete with the likes of all the other fast food chains. Their website doesn't even work. It won't load. I tried it on my desktop in multiple browsers. I tried it on my phone. My wife tried it on her phone. It doesn't load. The website has been down, and apparently they're so dumb, they don't even know it. There's no message saying, oh, sorry, under maintenance. It just doesn't work. So the only way we're going to be able to see their menu is basically go into like one of the ordering apps and see what's available there. And here's the problem, though. When you go into an ordering app, they only list the common food items. If they have a limited run item or a specialty item right now that's limited time for like the summer, that usually doesn't show up on the ordering apps, okay?
This sounds funky to me. Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen website. Works. Perfectly fine. Debunked. I'm on the Dairy Queen website right now. There we go. Menu. Featured. Seats. Food. Look at that. It works perfectly fucking fine. What do you know? The website's working perfectly fucking fine. Let's see if his chat calls him out.
Here, just give you some perspective. This is how it loads. Oh, you can't see it. You can't. Basically, what it is.
No, we could see it. We could see it. Phil's showing his phone. Like, let's pay attention to Phil's phone now. So full screen for this. Right. So let's see.
Here, just give you some perspective. This is how it loads.
The website does seem to work. It's just not loading images from on the phone. I could be a problem with the phone more than anything else. I don't know. The website's clearly working because it's loaded the website. And look at him saying he can show his phone. So is he not? Apparently, Trash Man, he did check his PC as well and it wouldn't load. He's using Web 1.0. I don't know. Looks like it's set to desktop site. I don't know. Safari issue. It could be a Safari issue. Safari shit, yeah. Well, you fucking seen me. I just fucking searched it randomly and it fucking loaded for me, so there you go.
Oh, you can't see it. You can't. Basically what it is, it's all text files. There's 0 pictures. It's all text files. And when you try to click on a link, like, oh, here's a menu, you click on it, literally nothing happens. It actually...
So basically Phil needs pictures. He can't just read the fucking description and say if it sounds good. This fucking dense simpleton needs pictures. This is the sort of guy that doesn't like to read books because there's no pictures involved. He's a comic book person, but he's not a fucking reader of books because there's not enough pictures in them for him. This wee dense motherfucker needs his pictures whenever he's reading. Oh, Team Scopely just got banned for super chat. I didn't see what he said, but I think the name was enough to just get them banned in Phil's chat.
acts like it's loading, and then it just freezes and doesn't load. Yeah, it's completely fucked up. Oh, wait a minute. They're saying there's a DQ app? I clicked on that. That didn't work either. All right, I'm going to see if I can get it from the... I didn't know they had an app. Let me see if they have it in the store. At least then maybe we can see the menu. Like, how do you run a major... supposedly a major fast food chain in the United States, right? And your fucking website doesn't work at all. Won't load for anyone.
I mean, I don't know about you guys. I mean, obviously, I'm randomly in Scotland and I just fucking searched Dairy Queen, even though we don't really have Dairy Queen here. But other people, does it work for you guys? Have you tried to fucking load Dairy Queen website at your end? Who here? Show of hands, is there anyone in my chat that's tried to load a Dairy Queen website and have had problems loading the Dairy Queen website? Anyone at all? Let's all try and debunk this immediately together. We are from a whole range of different places, you know. We've got Americans in here, we've got Canadians in here, we've got fucking people from the UK, we've got people from, you know, Timbuktu and all that shit. Everywhere on the fucking planet, we've got a random multitude of people across the globe in this fucking... We're all playing bingo together across the globe, and not one single person is having an issue from what I can see. MRC Midnight's American, it works fine for them. Dash is from Derby in England and it works fine for them. Hello Urzael, how are you doing? I mean, fucking, it works fine for everyone else. Not one single problem for anyone here, looks like. DSP get a job from Germany and it fucking works for him. Guten Tag, DSP get a job. Profits, Dairy Queen opens on my phone just fine with pictures. Phil's phone is too old for iOS 9 and an old version of Safari. Well, that could explain it then for poor little Philbert. Chisel tried it on his phone, it worked perfectly fine. So really the problem is Phil's phone. Uh-oh, Phil, looks like you might need to get a new phone. We're in the south of England, there you go, for Black Wyvern. It works perfectly fine for that. That's what I'm saying. The problem is not the website. The problem is Phil's phone.
Here we go. I'm going to install the app and maybe then it'll have the menu. So anyway, what we're going to do, since you guys voted for Dairy Queen, you blew me away. We're going to go here. Oh, I can't even... You got to be shitting me. I can't use the app because I didn't upgrade the operating system on my phone.
There we go. Prophet called it, to be fair. Prophet called it. Prophet called it. Spot on. It's your fault then, Phil. And what about Kat's phone? Has Kat also got a fucking ancient operating system on her phone? Kat tried it on her phone, apparently. Kat tried it on her phone, he said, and it wouldn't load either. So how fucking old is her operating system? Or was Phil just lying about trying to get Kat to try it on her fucking phone too? I have a feeling Phil is lying about that shit. It's hard to believe she's also got a very outdated operating system on her fucking phone.
Oh my god. I didn't update the operating system on my phone, and because I didn't, it won't let me install the new app. So now I have to update my phone to install a fucking Dairy Queen app. Fine. I'll plug it in, we'll do it. Install now.
The lengths this man will go to get his fucking pictures of food. He's so grumpy about it, man, for fuck's sake. I just wanted to see pictures of the food I'm going to eat. He's scared it out of he stops working. It's potentially true. He may be worried that he's going to screw up his game, and if something goes wrong with the update, it might screw his game. Over 90 dudes, don't forget to hit like, but only if you can afford it. Don't go beyond your means, snort. Phil's got 420 people watching the stream right now, and he's got 70 likes, by the way. I wonder if he's going to mention bubbles.
Good lord. Anyway, who knows? Maybe this will actually, maybe this will improve my phone's performance. Who knows? Anyway, so we're going to look at the menu today, and we're going to figure out what I'm going to get. We're not going to order, because I'm going to go physically and buy it later. So we're not going to order ahead, but we're going to figure out exactly what I'll be trying, and we're going to do basically DSP tries it, but not really, and here's why. The way DSP tries it used to work, it used to be I would pick one specific item that was a new fast food item off of a menu, and I would try that menu. All right? And basically it would be, you know, me taste testing that item and giving it a rating and everything. That's not really what we're doing today, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to basically try a few different things from Dairy Queen. So I'll probably get a sandwich of some sort, a side of some sort, and maybe like a sandwich and chicken, like maybe a burger or something with chicken and then a side, something like that, like 3 things. So that way I have 3 items to try on the stream, okay? So in a way, it will kind of be like Feasting with the King, but it's with fast food, you see? That's kind of what we're doing today, kind of a hybrid. Now, before people get ahead of themselves, they say, well, it's Dairy Queen, so you're going to get a ton of ice cream. No, that's not the point. This is my meal. This is my dinner. I'm not going to sit here and eat a fucking pound of ice cream. This is my actual dinner during the stream. It's the same as Feasting with the King. So people have this weird misconception because I'm going to Dairy Queen, I'm going to buy a bunch of fucking ice cream. No. In fact, I've already explained this to you guys.
Guys, let me rewind for a second. I have a feeling I said people saying.
It'll kind of be like Feasting with the King, but it's with fast food, you see? That's kind of what we're doing today, kind of a hybrid. Now, before people get ahead of themselves, they say, well, it's Dairy Queen, so you're going to get a ton of ice cream. No, that's not.
Before people get ahead of themselves, okay, it didn't say people saying, okay, cool.
Not the point. This is my meal. This is my dinner. I'm not going to sit here and eat a fucking pound of ice cream. This is my actual dinner during the stream. It's the same as Feasting with the King. So people have this weird misconception because I'm going to Dairy Queen, I'm going to buy a bunch of fucking ice cream. No.
Warren, I have no bubbles to blow for 100 likes. If this stream hits 100 likes, first of all, I'm not aware of it. I don't have fucking metrics in front of me, man, so I have no idea how many people are on stream at any point. You know, it's like, I don't have that page open, you know. I just have my OBS page open essentially and Phil's browser that we're fucking, you know, viewing together right now. I have nothing to give you for 100 likes apart from thanks, essentially. I have nothing to offer. I am a useless streamer, I guess. I need to be like a professional streamer and get bubbles, I guess. I'll need to go to my local Asda and look for bubbles in the future. And also, you guys won't be able to see the bubbles because I don't fucking do cam, so there you go. But fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck it, mate. Okay, we are like almost 20 minutes behind Phil, but we're at 1.5 speed. Let's try and rattle through this.
In fact, I've already explained this to you guys, but some people just don't listen or don't remember. I am what's considered not necessarily lactose intolerant, but basically my mom is partially lactose intolerant and it kind of passed down to me. So what does this mean? I can eat lactose, I can eat dairy, but depending on what kinds and how much, it creates different levels of discomfort and problems for me, all right? If I eat a burger with a slice of cheese on it, that doesn't affect anything. Like literally, it won't even give me a problem, all right? If I start eating things with heavy cheese, like if I eat a pasta dish with a lot of cheese in
or fucking pizza that you got the other night, maybe? That's plentiful fucking cheese in that shit.
The sauce or something like that. Now, I start to get problems. I start to get gas. I start to get bloating, all right? If I eat like ice cream or yogurt or anything that's like pure on dairy, I basically have major problems. I'll be in the bathroom half the day, okay? Now, there's ways around it. You can take pills and things to avoid it. But for me, for the most part, since this has gotten worse as I get older, because it does, when you have these problems, they get worse as you get older, I've just started to kind of avoid the things that cause me problems, okay? So, you know, if I eat ice cream, I'm going to sit here with bloating and pains in my stomach all day, and then I'm going to have to use the bathroom a bunch, then I just don't eat ice cream. Or I'll eat it incredibly sparingly, you see? There's been days when my wife says, hey, it's a hot summer day, do you want to get ice cream? And I was like, honestly, yes and no. Like, I want to eat it. You know what I'm saying? I would love it. I love the flavor, but I don't want to sit here in pain all day. You know? So I'll opt not to do it. See? So, I am not getting ice cream. I'm not stupid. Here's the thing. If the final thing we were doing on the stream today was the DSP tries. If it was the end of the stream, the finale was me to have this meal with you guys, then I would have the ice cream, because who cares if I have to use the bathroom after that? But this is going to be in the middle. This is going to be around 4 p.m. when I typically would get the food and do the feasting with the king. That's about when I'm going to go get the food, come back, and we're going to do a live DSP tries it. And then I have more. I have hours to go. I can't eat ice cream and be shitting my brains out. Okay? So that's the deal. And, I'm sorry, I got a burp. Excuse me.
All that fucking time we could have used to mute the fucking microphone. And instead he's like just fucking emphasising it, you know. I was like, guys, brace yourselves, burp incoming. I am not going to mute. I am going to let you motherfuckers hear this burp, because I cannot be arsed to mute for you fucking plebs. Tip me more, or else I'll keep burping more into the fucking microphone.
That's the deal. We're going to be getting food items, right? And it's going to be me getting dinner. That was the point. I don't know why some people had this weird misconception that I was going to be buying ice cream and shakes and shit. I'm not. If I do that, I will literally have to shit all day, and I won't be able to put on a marathon for you. All right? So, sorry if you had a misconception because you were being stupid and you made assumptions based on nonsense, but that's not what we're doing today. It's the same as any other episode of DSP Tries It or Feasting with the King, okay? So, we are going to order, and by the way, it's updating very, very slowly. So once this operating system finally updates, that's when we're going to be looking at their I'll download their app and we'll look at their food on their app. We'll do it on the podcast today, but I have to wait for this thing to update. It's going to take a while. So, okay. So, fun closet cleaning marathon, possibly cleaning other things in the office marathon, and a fun DSP Tries It today. That's what's on the agenda. I hope that sounds good to all of you. All right. I'm excited for today. Now, much like the last time that I did this is a marathon stream. That means there is no second stream or anything. It's all one ongoing stream today. Yes, there will be minor breaks for me to use the restroom or whatever. And around 4 p.m., we'll go on a major break where I'm going to go buy the food and come back. So that'll probably be like a half an hour break. But then when I'm back from that, we'll just continue on for the second half, which will be many hours of streaming. Okay? Now, I'm only doing one stream today, not two. That means all the goals that we usually have in place are exactly the same. I'm not going to say, oh, because I'm doing a marathon today, let's extend the goals. You know, I won't even put on a hat until we raise way more money. We're not doing that. It's going to be the same as usual. $50 raised, gunner glasses. $100 raised, you vote for a silly hat for me to wear. $150 raised, you vote for a vest. Okay? Now, if we raise above that, which I would appreciate because this is only one stream today. I'm not doing two streams. Normally I would do two streams, and there's two opportunities for me to, you know, have a business running, you know, but I won't. It's only one stream today. I would hope that I could actually, you know, do really.
Dashy saying, wait, didn't he say a few days ago you wouldn't go to a KFC for a salad or stuff like that? He said exactly that, Dashy. Dairy Queen, as far as I know, are known for their ice creams primarily. Yes, they have, like, you know, burgers and stuff, but I thought the kind of big thing about Dairy Queen was that they're an ice cream joint. You know, they sell, like, dairy products and, you know, milkshakes and ice creams and, like, cakes or whatever. It's like, that's what they're known for primarily. So he's going to a Dairy Queen and he's going to get burgers. And yet he's going to mock people that go to like McDonald's for salad. Why is it not the exact same thing? That is literally the same kind of thing that he mocked people for suggesting before, to go and get like a salad at one of these fucking fast food joints. I was like, he's not going to get a salad at his fast food joint, he'd rather go to a shop and buy salad and make it all nice himself and all that garbage. I mean, it's also in the title of the shop, exactly what Dairy Queen is called. Dairy Queen, the dairy is one of the key components of what they usually sell, is what they're known for. For fuck's sake, I don't know. It's just... Fuck it, man. Bill the hypocrite strikes again.
Really well, as if it were two streams, and if we hit $200 raised today, then we can do what's called a hat swap. If you like the first hat, great, but you have an opportunity to swap hats, and you can vote. Do we want to see a second hat, or do we want to keep the hat we have, and what's the hat swap you'd like to see? If we raise $250 today, we can have a vest swap, okay? So there you go. We're going to do that today. And again, thank you in advance to anyone who contributes in any way. Just throwing a few things out there. We're currently about halfway through the month, and we have made zero progress. Zero on members this month. We have not made any headway whatsoever.
Yay, said members. It's not a bingo yet, though. We might get this as well right now. We might say gifted memberships. If he does, that'll be another tick.
We lost about 100 members early on in the month that had been gifted last month. And since then, we have not really gained many or any members. It's just been kind of hovering around here around 540, give or take up and down. Today might be a great day if you're not a member, or if you were thinking of gifting memberships to the channel. Likely today, we're going to see a lot more people on the stream than I normally would have on a gameplay stream. Maybe a great opportunity if you wanted to gift memberships to the channel. You'll probably catch a lot of...
Yeah, he also said gift memberships. There we fucking go. There we... It's still not a bingo. It's still not a bingo. But we are 1, 2, 3. We're 6 away from a full house. We're doing quite well.
People here today to gift memberships to who would be appreciative of that. You know, it is what it is. There's no new releases right now. There's nothing to bring newcomers to the channel. I'm doing all downtime stuff and or the minor game releases that are available, like 2 Point Campus, but there's not much I can do about that. You see what I'm saying? you guys know the goal for the month. If we hit 600 members, it's going to be the Rage-a-thon returns. You guys are going to nominate and vote on rage-inducing games, and we're going to do a marathon where I play them all and basically go crazy. All right? I'm excited. We haven't done this in years. And I'm sure by now there's got to be more than a handful of games out there that are really difficult that would kick my ass and you guys would like to laugh and see me try to play, right? So, thanks in advance for any contributions, whether it be members, gifted memberships, super chats, super stickers, tips. It's all appreciated. All right? It would be great again today. I mean, this is a marathon event. You know, and it's only one stream. If we could hit some of the goals, but I'm not going to change those goals just because I'm only doing one stream, okay? Now, tomorrow, we return back to regularly scheduled gameplay, all right? Tomorrow, it's going to be Toy Story 3 as the main gameplay stream. It's only been night streams up to now, but this game has enough content and enough going for it that it warrants a daytime stream. The game itself is 18 hours long, and right now I'm only 4 hours in, so if I'm going to start playing this as daytime streams, I'm not going to get very far into it, you see? So, that should be fun. It's been a great playthrough up to now. You guys have really enjoyed it, so I'm excited to have that on the main stream tomorrow. And then tomorrow night is Sunday Night Bites. That's right. Our new weekly late night chill session of Bassmaster Fishing 2022. Last week, I did a first session of it. It went really well. Attendance was good, support was good, and we came up with a new idea. So here's the idea. If I'm doing my Sunday Night Bites stream and we raise $100 in tips, I'm going to put on my actual authentic fisherman's hat. This is the style of hat that fishermen actually wear. I shouldn't say fishermen. I should say fisher people.
Shut the fuck
You understand what I'm saying, right? People who fish. Wait, maybe they don't want to be categorized as people anymore. Hold on.
Shut your hole.
Entities that conduct the act of fishing.
Would you consider just shutting off?
Typically wear hats like this. Okay? It's 2022. And so when they wear hats like this, all right, what they tend to do is they tend to actually store things on the hat. You may notice there's actually a line of fabric that's different. This is like hard nylon as opposed to the rest is softer fabric. So here's what they do. They take their hat with them and they actually put things on there. So what I'm going to do is if we get $100 in tips, I put on the fisherman's hat. And if this becomes an ongoing thing, what I'm actually going to do this week on my day off, I'm going to go to a store that has fishing hooks and fishing lures, all right? Software update completed claims. I click continue and it doesn't do anything. Hold on. I wonder how different this will be with the updated operating system.
Oh, hang on. Apparently, Stellan Archer's saying he's had day off. Let me rewind that a second. Did they mention day off because you talked about getting on his day off or getting the lures and all?
And so, when they wear hats like this, all right, what they tend to do is they tend to actually store things on the hat. You may notice there's actually a line of fabric that's different. This is like hard nylon as opposed to the rest is softer fabric. So here's what they do. They take their hat with them and they actually put things on there. So what I'm going to do is if we get $100 in tips, I put on the fisherman's hat. And if this becomes an ongoing thing, what I'm actually going to do this week on my day off, I'm going to go to a...
Yeah, true. I did say day off. Okay. I didn't really doubt you, but because I wasn't too far ahead, I just wanted to make sure that we all caught it as well, to be fair. You know what I mean? I missed it the first time because I was busy responding to Master Doctor. I sent a message. I'm not blaming Master Doctor, it's just I was focused on responding to him rather than focusing on what Phil was saying. So, yeah, thank you for catching me, making sure I didn't miss that. That's another bingo. That's another bingo for the fucking... Just saying. Play them motherfucking horns. Get all the LG horns. Thank you very much, Stellan Archer, for keeping me right on that one, as well as Gregory signing as well. He mentioned it as well. It's not Master Doctor's fault. It's my fault for paying attention to chat. Why is it every time that King Jad pauses, it's always on a face of desperation? I don't know Phantasma the Ghost. I really don't know. Phil's got a gift of having strange faces. He really has got a strange gift, you know, of having funny faces. I don't mean funny as in let's all join in and joke. I mean funny as in Phil is the joke. Bug-eyed fuck.
Store that has fishing hooks and fishing lures, all right? Software update completed claims. I click continue and it doesn't do anything. Hold on. I wonder how different this will be with the updated operating system, if at all. Oh god, it looks way different. I gotta get used to this. This looks completely different. They changed a lot. Oh god, that looks so different. I guess I just gotta get used to it. That looks really weird. What is this? Mail protection privacy? How do I fucking even know what that is?
I guess it means it protects your email from not being private. I think the clue's in the fucking title. I just love how my chat is just all chanting brick, 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 brick. It's like they're fucking willing it to... They're willing it into existence to happen for Phil's phone to fucking bring, you know, to brick. Oh, Phil's already run us. So we're behind on Phil from live. Phil, he's already running a poll. Which burger should Phil get from Dairy Queen? Should he get the deluxe stack burger, the A1 signature stack burger, or the flamethrower stack burger? Those are 3 options that Phil is going to have for his burger options from Dairy Queen. Who gets a fucking burger from Dairy Queen, man? Jesus Christ.
I'll do this later. I just want to get the Dairy Queen app, man. All this work to get the Dairy Queen. What the fuck? Stop popping up. Stop popping things up. What is this? No, I don't want this. I don't want that. What the fuck? It's a nightmare. I just want to get the Dairy Queen app. Dude, now, oh my God, literally every app on my phone needs an update now for the new iOS. Oh my, I searched Dairy Queen in the App Store on Apple. The #1 result, Chick-fil-A. Right. Is it? Oh, someone says it's a sponsored ad. You're right, it says ad on it. I didn't even notice that. So you search for a fucking app and the fucking give you the wrong thing because there's an ad. What a piece of shit. All right, looks like it's... Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, it is loading now. Fucking Jesus. What a pain in the ass. All right, it's working now. Now I can actually see the menu. So we'll go through that in a bit. All right, finally got it working. Now, so confused. I got so distracted there. Let's try this again. So, every Sunday night, for Sunday Night Bites, we raise $100 in tips. I'll put on the fisherman's hat. And starting this, well, not this weekend because I have to go to the store, but I'm going to go to the store this week when I have a day off, and I'm going to buy some things to put on the hat. Now, obviously, the idea is fishing lures, but maybe I'll look for other stuff, too, that would be cool to go on a fisherman's hat. So, basically, I'm going to go to, like, I mean, there's a Dick's Sporting Goods around here. There's a few stores that have, like, departments where I know they have fishing supplies. So, I'm going to see what I can come up with and get a few things. And every week, if we hit that tips goal on the Sunday Night Bite stream, I'll add a new thing to the hat. So, it could be an ongoing thing where the hat every week is growing and looking a little different because we're adding new things to it. Okay? Okay. So, all right, goodbye, Clyde. Don't come back. So, yes, that will be Sunday nights, all right? Then on Monday, Final Fantasy VII continues on, and we're entering the Chocobo grind. The Chocobo grind means I have to start raising, racing, breeding, and wash, rinse, repeat that loop in Final Fantasy VII. Okay? It's a pain in the ass. It really is. But to do that, you have to do this in order to get the best Chocobo so that you can get all the items in the game, including the stuff you need to actually finish and do all the super boss fights and everything. Okay? So, it should be fun. It should be exciting. I hope you guys will join me for that on Monday. Monday night is going to be Multiverses, which I'm excited for because if you guys aren't aware, Multiverses is starting up with Season 1 on Monday. Now, what content does that entail? I'm not sure, but the things that are coming in Season 1 are as follows. A co-op arcade mode where you team up with someone else to do 2v2s against computer-controlled opponents with a tiered, like, system, and then when you beat it, I guess there's a reward. I don't know. They didn't make it apparent. Okay? Also, they're going to add in ranked matches, meaning, you get rank points and you can get your rank up and stuff as you play as opposed to just earning stuff in the season pass. Now you actually have online rankings. And then on top of all of that, there's going to be new characters. Like they're going to add Rick and Morty. They already said don't expect Morty to be launched on Monday. Probably won't be. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it's going to go. What new content will be released Monday night, we'll find out together. All right? And then on Tuesday, it's going to be more Toy Story 3. My throat is tickling me. And that's going to be paired with 2 Point Campus, which will now be a late night stream moving forward. The game definitely lends itself to being a late night chill stream. It's a sim game. There's tons of opportunity for talking and interaction while I play it. There's not that much else to it, so it definitely should be a late night stream starting this week. So that's the rough schedule. Things could change, all right? But that's what you guys can expect during the course of this coming week. Fair enough? Okay, cool. So outside of all of that, I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I want to cover? All right, before we...
Oh yeah, that's a siege mode. Definitely siege mode.
We do some shout outs, and then we look at the food, and we figure out what I'm going to get from Dairy Queen. Okay? Jake, good to see you. Enjoy your meal, and I'll see you after. Right? Cool. By the way, so some people have been talking about the future, all right? And some people have been talking about Halloween already. I know. It's weird. Some of the stores are already getting their Halloween stuff in stock, so I guess some people are starting the discussion. And like, Phil, you...
Some people have been talking. Is that the same as people saying... It's up to you guys. If you guys think it's the same, I'll take it. Some people have been talking, people saying, is it the same thing? You guys decide. Yay or nay? People saying, yup, yes, it's close enough. I'd say yes, and no one seems to say no. The general consensus is basically the same. Yeah, do it. I say yes. Not one person said no. It looks like, okay, we'll take it. Oops, clicked the wrong thing. People saying, there we go, and that's another bingo right there. We are 3 away from a full house.
Usually around Halloween, you do some fun stuff. Do you have anything planned for this year? Well, this year's kind of a special year, actually, if you're not aware. Here's why. Number one, I'm probably going to be doing a Halloween marathon. As you remember, what I usually do in the month of September, we have a membership goal. If we hit the membership goal, we lock in and we do a Halloween marathon, and then usually there's like a tier 2 goal, and we do it all based around Halloween and events around Halloween, all right? So what I can tell you is, likely, we're going to end up doing a Halloween marathon. Usually we hit the goal in September, okay? But also, this year's a little different, because there's a new release, a horror release.
Dash is reminding me that it's a double bingo because as well as going up and down the way, it is going left to right. So I only done a horn once and I should have done it twice. There you go. There's your other horn for either up and down or left and right. Either horizontal or vertical. Choose your pick. I gave you the other horn. I am very good at giving people the horn apparently. It must be the accent, I don't know.
Right near Halloween. It's the Resident Evil 8 expansion. It's a standalone kind of DLC story that's third person. That's a follow-up to the story many years later. But in addition to that, they're adding in all of their multiplayer content and updates that week. So you're going to be able to play as the big bads of Resident Evil, like Lady Dimitrescu, whatever the fuck her name is, and other characters, in like Mercenaries and other modes. There's another game too. I forget what it's called, Reverse or whatever. Whatever it is. All that multiplayer stuff is launching that week. So that week, in general, we're just going to have horror already. But then in addition to that, if you remember, earlier this year, we did a very special React event called DSP Reacts to Rob Gavigan. Rob Gavigan has a YouTube channel that could be called Macabre. What it is it covers topics such as murders, gruesome.
I need to keep you guys updated on this, right? So Phil's last poll finished, right? And it looks like he's going to get the flame. Yeah, he's going to go for the flamethrower stack burger, right? That won the poll with 64% of the votes. From 162 votes, there's 457 people in Phil's chat. Only 162 of them voted. The flamethrower stack burger is what he's going to get. Now, he's going to also get one of these 4 options. Plain chicken strips basket, honey barbecue chicken strips basket, chili dog, or onion rings. So, Phil's going to get one of those 4 different options. Oh, we're not voting, no, I'm just saying he's asking his chat. He's got a poll in his... I'll fucking show you guys. He's got a poll in his fucking chat right now asking... There's the old poll results there, as you can fucking see right here. You know. And this is the current poll that's happening right now, and I don't give a shit about it. So I'm just going to fucking close it. And I don't think I can vote anyway because I'm just a fucking guest or whatever. But he's got a poll running right now, and I'll let you guys know what he picks as his second thing to pick out on.
Some weird things, oddities, okay? It's kind of a weird channel. It's also kind of dark. I'm planning on actually going back to that and re-exploring this channel around Halloween for a day, like do a React day to Rob Gavigan again, and this time it'll actually kind of fit right in with the theme of Halloween because it'll be right near Halloween, so maybe we'll even do some of his favorite videos. He actually said what he'd like to do is prepare me with a special list of
God damn it, I was reading the whole damn time. I thought I muted myself. I was just saying I had to point out a super chat just came in for Phil there. $50 US. Phil King 221. He gave him the super chat. Says, "Hey Phil, I'm sending you this donation because I lost my mom a few months ago. I was in a depressed state and what cheered me up was your videos, so thanks for making me smile again." To be fair, that is quite wholesome. That is quite wholesome when you think of it that way. It's also a waste of money because Phil doesn't deserve that money, but the fact of the matter is the guy lost his mum. I know what it's like to lose a parent as well, and it sucks. You know, Phil, he's not going to be a piece of shit about it. There's no way he's going to be a piece of shit about it. He's going to like thank the guy and all that, you know. But Phil will read it, Review Boldness. He will read it. I guarantee he will read it. Master Doctor says, "Does it count towards?" It doesn't count towards tips. No, this is not tips. These are super chats here. Yeah, I just thought I'd point out. You know, as I'm saying, as fans. His fans feel some sort of obligation, like they owe him something, I guess, at times. It feels like. In this instance, it's a weird one, you know what I mean? It's also a very serious matter if the guy's fucking lost his mum. You know? Like, of course, the big question is, will Phil make it about himself? That is the big thing. Will Phil make this particular thing about himself? I just want to point out a super chat, and also sometimes we just kind of ignore the super chats that come in, you know, and yeah, I just want to point out to you guys just to say, because obviously Phil might or might not even cover it extensively. There's so many streamers out there and they're all better than Phil. It's weird when people latch on to him. There's something about Phil that certain people just seem to relate to, and sometimes those people may have something up with their life, you know, maybe they have something that's, you know, it's kind of made them feel like the world's against them, you know. They see Phil as some sort of kind of underdog that managed to defy the odds, you know. Like, he should not still be doing this as a job, and yet he still is, you know. I remember Sammy Samosa. If some of you veteran guys, veteran detractors, might recall the name Sammy Samosa. And one of the last things he said, he's not been around for a long time, maybe he rebranded his name or some pish, you know. But he said one of the things he admired the most about Phil was his, like, you know, his stickability. You know, he's stubborn as hell to not just cave in. Which is true, Phil is quite a stubborn bastard, you know. It's a weird thing, you know, but some people just really seem to resonate with Phil in that regard, and it's like, yeah, we can. This is a, you know, a person we want to kind of invest our money into and all that, and it's also it's just kind of mental. Also, I feel also that guy can use his money to better use, you know. $50, man, $50 American dollars, and he lost his mum, and Phil will just spend like 30 seconds at most saying thanks, you know, thanks for your money, it'll go to good use when I get it in September or whatever.
The things that he thinks are some of his scariest or craziest videos that I could do for Halloween. I was like, that sounds good to me. So we'll likely be doing something like that around Halloween. So that'll be pretty fun, I think. So yeah, this year, there's going to be a lot of Halloween festivities. And by the way, for the month of October, I decorate the office with Halloween stuff. So you're going to see Halloween stuff behind me for the month. And by the way, we're actually going to go through a lot of that stuff today. That's some of the stuff in the closet we're going to go through and sort through and say, do we keep this? Do we throw this out or whatever? Okay? So it should be pretty cool. Am I going to play Splatoon 3 when it releases next month on the Nintendo Switch on September 9th? Hold on a second. Yes. Yes, I will. Okay. Yes. Okay. So what else before we get to shout outs? I want to blow my nose real quick because I feel like I'm going to sneeze. I think a little bit of pollen came out, which sucks. Pollen came to my office. And then we're going to do shout outs, and we're going to look at the menu for Dairy Queen, figure out what we're going to order. And, you know, then we're going to get started. So give me a second here.
Ooh. Would you consider just starting off? Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends. Phil, you make me angry, Phil.
Fucking inflatable fucking crown.
All right, you guys ready? So let's do some shout outs. Let's start with YouTube side contributions. We start with Gutter Runner, who did a super chat this morning. Says, you're an inspiration to people with... Now listen to this. Before I even read this, I want to see what this is, just to make sure this is not insulting. Okay. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. They completely changed the browser? Ugh.
Now we know what this is.
So this guy tried to basically insult me. He said I had Prader-Willi syndrome. So I was curious what it meant. All right, so I look it up. It's a genetic disorder that causes obesity, intellectual disability, and shortness in height. Well, I may have two of these, but I definitely don't have shortness in height. I'm almost 6 feet tall. So I don't think you can accuse me of having that.
That's pretty much what I said. Phil is not small. Oh, for fuck's sake, Prophet again. You're doing so well. For fuck's sake, right? But that's literally kind of the same thing I said. All apply. This is the thing, Phil automatically assumes it's an insult. Phil has literally lashed out at someone before who donated saying that he was, you know, it's like the guy thought Phil was autistic, and so he was autistic as well, and he donated saying, like, thanks, like, you're quite inspirational to me as, you know, someone who's also autistic, and Phil took great offence at that, saying he's not autistic. The fact of the matter is, Phil comes across as autistic, and he could deal with people saying he is better than just accusing him of insulting him. It's just a case of saying, like, I mean, thank you for the contribution, but I am all I have to do is just say, thanks, but I'm not autistic. I just want to make it clear. Instead, he just insults the guy and just thinks he's being insulted by him. He needs to deal with it so much fucking better. He really does.
So, congratulations, you failed on your attempt to insult me because you were wrong. There are many things you can call me that are correct. That one is wrong. So there you go. Axiom Infinity has done a super chat and says you should wear different costumes. Well, you're talking about for Halloween, right? We'll see. What I usually do, maybe some of you don't know, all right? Here's what I usually do around Halloween, all right? So we usually have a members goal. And we hit the members goal, it's a twofold reward. Number one, we lock in and I do a marathon on Halloween that's usually horror games, but we can do other things too, all right? But in addition to that, all right, I also have a costume that I wear usually during the show. Now, sometimes in previous years, I have worn more than one costume.
Quick update. So what else should Phil get from Dairy Queen? The chili dog with 52% of the vote won that one. It beat the 2 chicken options and onion rings. So Phil's getting a flamethrower stack burger, and he's going to get a chili dog as well from Dairy Queen. And I think he's going to get one more thing, I'm not sure.
All right, depends on what I can find at the stores and what's going on that year. But typically what happens is I have categories of costumes, and then you guys vote on the category of costume to determine the category, and then I find a costume that fits into that category. So previous years have done things such as superhero, right? Pop culture icon. Well, I guess superhero would be comic book character, right? Right. Video game character. Okay, things like that, and just in general, I usually try 4 or 5 classic Hollywood horror character, stuff like that. So usually we have 4 or 5 categories, and then you guys vote, and whatever wins, then in October, I go out and I see what's available at the stores, I get ideas for costumes, and then we go from there, and that's how I usually get my costume for the year. So we'll probably do exactly the same thing, okay? It usually goes really well. People definitely like the fact that they have a little bit of control over the event, as opposed to me just doing whatever. They really like the fact that, they have some input on what I actually end up doing for the event, so... Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to get used to this. My phone is being very weird. It really is. My phone now, because I updated to iOS, it's different. They changed a lot, right? Yeah. Very weird. Okay. All right. On the tipping side of things, okay? We've got Germ Worm. What's going on, Germ Worm? Good to see you here today. He tipped me $5 to be sure to play Eminem's Cleaning Out My Closet. I know a lot of Eminem music, but I think that one came out after I stopped listening to him, so I don't really know that song that well, or at all. Germ Worm, 1725. Thank you, Germ Worm, for the $5 tip. And then your boy Bob has sent me $1.50. Thank you to your boy Bob for the tip as well. All right. Very good. All right. That's it. That's all we've got so far today for shout-outs. Now, a couple other quick things, all right? A great way to help out this channel is by just liking the streams, liking the videos, and leaving comments, all right? Engagement is key in YouTube's algorithm.
Yay, set engagement. Guys, he still might get more tips before he records for the closet stream. He still might... No, DSP, keep in mind, I'm behind Phil. Remember, I am behind Phil. When I showed that wasn't live Phil missing it. I think he got that in between. In fact, I'm pretty certain he got that in between. So Phil will get to that eventually. I am behind live Phil, remember. So Phil wasn't ignoring the super chat or anything that, especially about the guy that lost his mum and all that. He's not had it yet technically in the video that we're watching. I'm behind because I keep pausing and ranting and all that shit and, just running my fucking mouth and playing bingo horns for you guys. We won't count super chats, much like Philly doesn't. I personally stick to tips. I stick to tips because it's the easiest thing to track. Plus, Phil has not started recording yet for this is still technically his podcast even right now. Live Phil right now is still doing his podcast. He's not recording for the closet stream yet because he's not started the closet stream yet. He still might get over $15 in tips.
And getting your content discovered, but also getting it auto-recommended to other people as they're watching other videos and the like. So, if you're enjoying the content I put out today, something different from what I usually do. Please like the stream. Please like the video. Please leave comments on these videos as you watch them. All right, this will help the channel in general for growth purposes, and I really appreciate those who do that. That's something you can do completely free outside of any other kind of contribution. All right? All right. That's it. Let's do Q&A. We have nothing else to do. I did all the shout outs, and that's it. So let's do some Q&A. If you guys have any questions to toss at me at first, all right? And then, you know, if not, if it dies out, then we can just get started, all right? Oh, wait, what am I doing? We have to look at the food. I forgot. How did I forget this, right? I just downloaded the goddamn app. I updated my operating system to do this, and I'm not going to look at the food. All right, so here's the Dairy Queen menu. We're going to go through it together, and you guys are going to help me figure out what to get, all right? So they have burgers and sandwiches. They have chicken strip baskets, and they have salads, snacks, and sides, okay? Burgers and sandwiches, here what they have, all right? The Bacon 2 Cheese Deluxe Signature Stack Burger. You can get a single, double, or triple. And it looks like it comes with lettuce, tomato, onion, cheese, mayo, not mayo, yeah, mayo and ketchup. That's what it looks like. Pretty standard burger, okay? Pretty standard for what you'd expect. But that was the one that has bacon. Now they have they have two variations, okay? They have the loaded A1 Steakhouse Burger. I think the difference with this one is that it has A1 steak sauce as well as some other kind of sauce on it instead of the mayo and ketchup. And they also put onion rings on this burger. All right? You know what that reminds me of? You ever had the rodeo burger at Burger King? It sounds like the rodeo burger, only a step up because they're big burgers. The little one's the big version. Plus, having A1 steak sauce is probably really good. And, you know, whatever this other sauce is, it doesn't really say. Yeah, it doesn't actually say, which is really weird. This is their app and it doesn't freaking say on it. It doesn't say on it what the sauce is that it comes with. By the way, shout out to Cisco, just sent me $5. He says, Phil, we were playing the Indian Code of the Lamb, came out this last week. We talked about it on stream. I said it didn't really look too appealing to me, but if it ends up being good and people play it and they like it and, you know, you're interested in seeing me play, I would consider it. But it didn't look like anything I was too interested in. It looked like another indie game you play for like a session and you're like, okay, and then no one cares. It doesn't look anything like, doesn't stand out. You know what I mean? It's kind of like Don't Starve or those style of games. Okay. There's also Flamethrower Signature Stack Burger. All right. So the Flamethrower Burger has a spicy sauce, and I believe they substitute the regular cheese for pepper jack cheese. So essentially, it's supposed to be their burger, but a spicy version. All kinds of spicy things added to it. Okay. But I think that's the only real significant difference. It's not like they add too much else to it. It's just a spicier sauce. So basically, you got the regular burger, which is lettuce, tomato, onion, ketchup, mayo, you know, typical burger you can get anywhere. You can add bacon or not. The A1 Steakhouse Burger adds onion rings and A1 steak sauce and another kind of sauce instead of those other condiments, while the Flamethrower Burger adds in a couple spicy ingredients to it. Okay. So what do you guys think I should get? Should I just do a poll? Let's just put up a poll quick. It looks like a lot of people saying Flamethrower, but let's do a poll. There's only 3 options. Which burger should Phil get from Dairy Queen? I spelled dairy wrong. Dairy Queen. Should it be the Deluxe Stack Burger, the A1 Signature Stack Burger, or the Flamethrower Stack? I can't spell flame.
If you guys think this is boring, remember it's 2 times speed.
Hold on up, please, Bo. So I'm gonna get a burger.
This is
now.
normal
They also
speed.
have chicken strip baskets. Oh, wait a minute. They also have chicken sandwiches, which I didn't look.
This is normal.
So their chicken sandwiches
It feels so slow.
Crispy chicken or grilled chicken. They look incredibly boring. The most boring chicken sandwich I've ever seen. It looks absolutely nothing special whatsoever. It just looks like the most boring sandwich you've ever seen. So I don't think I'm gonna get a chicken sandwich. Now they do either a classic hot dog or a chili cheese dog. So let's keep that in mind. If you guys want to see me have a hot dog of some sort, they do have that. Okay. Now, chicken strip baskets. I've never had their chicken before, so I have no idea if it's any good or not. I've never tried it once. Okay. So they have 3 kinds of chicken. All right. By the way, hold on. Shout out to Babu Chan. We have a membership for 11 months. Thank you, Babu Chan, for 11 months of support. I appreciate that. Cool. All right. So they have 3 kinds of chicken. Number 1 is just chicken strips. And all it is, as you would expect, chicken fingers or chicken strips, whatever you're going to call it. And you get a dipping sauce, which looks like some kind of like a ranch dipping sauce. And it actually comes with a side of fries by itself. It's a basket that comes with fries. Okay. Oh my God, excuse me. So that's option number 1. Option number 2, they call it sauced and tossed honey barbecue. Now all that means is, it's exactly the same as regular chicken fingers, but they cover it in a honey barbecue sauce and toss it in it. So it basically is a little sticky, and you need a fork to eat it as opposed to just using your finger because it's covered in sauce. Okay? The third option looks weird as shit to me. They call it rotisserie basket. Okay? What exactly is rotisserie about it? I have no idea. Here's what it looks like. It looks to me like it's pieces of, seriously, dry chicken. Like no breading at all. It's just bare chicken. It looks like maybe they put some kind of like a flavoring on it. I don't know what it is. Do you know what rotisserie chicken is? Here's what rotisserie chicken is. You take a chicken, you impale it on one of those spits or whatever it's called, and you literally have it rotate over a fire. Rotisserie, get it? Rotate for hours and hours. What happens is the outside skin gets crispy and almost caramelized, while the inside chicken becomes insanely moist and juicy. When you eat true rotisserie chicken, the meat falls off the bone. It's so full of flavor because it was slow cooked. This just looks like a bunch of breadless chicken nuggets. That's literally what this looks like. But they're actually selling it, claiming it's true rotisserie chicken in a basket. So what you get is a bunch of basically breadless chicken nuggets with a dipping sauce, fries, and some toast. That looks like shit to me. So if I'm gonna get the chicken, I would definitely get the chicken strips or the honey barbecue chicken strips. But that's what we want to do that. All right. Now hold on. You guys absolutely voted for Flamethrower Stack Burger, so I guess we're doing the Flamethrower. Fair enough. Okay. It looks terrible, the rotisserie, by the way. Shout out to Malcolm, who has been membership for 8 months. As long as DSP, we love you, Phil. Thank you, Malcolm, for the ongoing support. I appreciate that. Okay. Oh no. They have only 2 salads, and they're both awful. One is a crispy chicken strip salad bowl. It's literally salad with pieces of the chicken strip tossed into it. And then they have the rotisserie style chicken bite salad bowl. That's just salad with the fucking stupid breadless chicken nuggets tossed into it. Those are terrible. Those are absolutely terrible. Oh my god. Snacks and sides. They have pretzel sticks with a zesty queso sauce. Yeah, they actually sell pretzel sticks. I don't know how good those could be, right? They're pre-made. They probably toss them in the oven to warm them up. Yeah, and you do them in a sauce. I have no idea if that could be any good. They have onion rings, and the thing is, I don't remember if their onion rings are any good or not. I had them a very long time ago, and I can't even remember what they're like, but they have onion rings. That's different, something a little different than just the fries. They have, oh god, cheese curds, but they're breaded and deep fried cheese curds. Now guys, I already told you, I am partially lactose intolerant. I can eat it, but if I eat too much lactose, too much dairy, I get a lot of problems. I'm sorry, no, I'm not eating cheese curds. I will be exploding for the rest of the marathon, all right? You will not see me. What you'll see is me hovering above my chair with a gas stream coming out of my ass, like yoga teleportation. I'll be floating above, and we're not gonna do that, okay? So, what I would say, we're definitely gonna do the flamethrower stack burger. That's one we're definitely doing. By the way, thank you, Kevin Keys, for a $10 tip. You get some DQ on me, Phil. Thank you, Kevin.
That is confirmation there that Phil is now at $21, and we've got that ticked off as well.
I appreciate that. That will help a lot, actually. So thank you very much. Why is the K? I swear this keyboard, it constantly gives me issues.
Yep, and there he goes. He's updatable. So he's at $21. That is another bingo. That's a double bingo right there for that as well. So let me put it on twice. So, only need one more thing for him to say. And we need him to say, hate to say. So, will it happen? Let's wait and see.
So we're not $21 in tips. Thank you so much. And thank you, Kevin, for the $10 tip, the biggest tip of the day. Okay, so I'm definitely getting the flamethrower stack burger. Now, here's what we should do. Would you guys prefer to see me get regular chicken strips or the barbecue chicken strips? Would you like to see me get a hot dog? Would you like to see me get onion rings? Like, what do you want? I'm not getting it all, okay? So I think what I might do is actually a poll of all of that, okay? Okay, here we go. So, I put the poll up in the chat. Here's your options. The 4 options. A plain chicken strip basket, a honey barbecue chicken strip basket, a chili dog, or onion rings. All right? Vote on what you'd like to see me have the most on the show today. I'll let that run for a few minutes, and depending on what you guys vote will be what I get. Okay? So we're definitely having a burger, but we're probably getting like 2 more things. Okay? Cool. Malcolm wants onion rings and a chili dog. Hello, Guts. How you doing? Their chili dogs are just okay. They're not great. I actually definitely prefer, the chili dogs at Sonic, even though the Sonic chili dogs aren't that good either. But it's just kind of meh at Dairy Queen. It's not great. I've had it before, obviously. Okay. All right, people are voting right now. Chili dog's in the lead. And it looks like honey barbecue chicken strip basket also. So, I wonder how much this costs. I think it says, actually. Okay, the chicken strip basket is $10. How much is the chili dog? Let's see here. Wow. Chili dog's cheap, so it's like 3 something. 3 and change. That's not that bad. What? All right, I click on chili cheese dog. The first thing it says, no one does hot dogs better than your local Dairy Queen restaurant. It's blatantly false. How can they even say that? They're gonna get sued. You can't say that. Of course, they'll say, oh, that's, that's just advertisement, bullshit. It's not supposed to be objective or whatever, or subjective, or objective. That's baloney, though. All right, so you guys are voting. We got a couple shout-outs to do.
For fuck's sake, I was waiting the whole fucking time. I swear I pressed the fucking button to unmute myself. God damn it.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Barrett Wells, for super chat. He said it must have been a nightmare being behind this guy in an ordering line at a coffee shop or restaurant before he got DoorDash on his phone. I can only imagine the horror of just staring at his bald spot while he tried to and ah his way through an order. Right, I was trying to point out that we've only caught up to now Pool King super chat, where he said he gives Phil $50 in a super chat for to say thank you because his mum passed away. Let's not be cruel here, guys. We're not cruel. It's horrible when you lose a parent. I can completely sympathise with Pool King in that regard. I lost a parent. I lost my father a couple of years ago, so I can kind of relate in that regard, And it's, yeah, people deal and grieve in different ways. It's crap what happened to him, and also we can all agree in here naturally that Phil doesn't deserve that money. But the fact of the matter is, this guy found something in Phil that helped make him smile again. That's something it's as weird as it is, Phil is capable of bringing a smile to some people's faces, you know, which is something that I am not going to, like, even though I will say that Phil doesn't deserve the money, he helped that guy smile, and I think it's a nice thing. It's a weird thing for me to say, I know, in that kind of regard. So some people don't believe it, some people don't think it's true. I'm not going to go down that route, you know, you're free to believe what you want. I'm just taking it at face value. If it's true, then I can sympathise. And yeah, personally for me, that's what I'm saying. Like when my father passed away, it took me a fucking several months to really find. It did take me a while myself to fair to kind of get back to normal. I felt not normal, you know, but you know what I'm saying. Like as I said, we all have different ways to grieve and not and process it and just move on. But yeah, it's weird, man. It's a content creator. I don't know, man. It's just a weird one. Let's see how Phil reacts to this guy. This is what I was trying to point out. We're now at the point where Pool King has contributed a super chat with an emotional message. Let's see how Phil will react.
Fan of Lovecraft super chat. He says, "Joining you for lunch. I'm having a Little Caesars lunch combo at a Detroit style deep pizza
I'm going to slow it down as well, by the way, so we don't just skim right through it.
and an ice cold Diet Pepsi." Well, I've never had their deep dish style pizza. I don't know what that's like. Detroit. Wait a minute, Detroit style. Isn't that the one where they do it weird? Don't they put like the sauce on top of the cheese or something like that? I could be wrong. I think that's what it is. I've never had that. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, enjoy. I haven't had Little Caesars since, literally, I've only had Little Caesars once in my entire life. It was the time I actually had it on DSP Tries It over a decade ago. I remember going to Little Caesars and ordering the pizza and waiting and trying it for the show. And it was incredibly annoying because I go there and their whole gimmick is hot and ready, right? I walk in, say, okay, I want this pizza. They say, okay, have a seat. I had to wait 30 minutes. Hot and ready. They didn't have shit ready at all. I had to wait for it, so what was the gimmick? Right? And then when I went home and tried it, it wasn't even that good. I was like, nah, it was kind of bleh. So thank you, fan of Lovecraft, for the super chat. Pool King, thank you so much. A $50 super chat. Now, I will read what he said here. It's a very personal message. He says, I'm sending you this because I lost my mom a few months ago. I'm very sorry to hear that, Pool King. May she rest in peace. I'm sorry for your loss. I was in a depressed state. What cheered me up was watching your videos. Thank you so much for making me smile again. Again, now, Pool King, I just want to say, you know, I'm nobody special. All right? I'm not. I'm just some asshole on the internet. All right? I really am. I'm just some dude hanging out, messing around, having a good time with life. And I hope that comes through in my content. And maybe that indeed is what cheered you up. Right? Maybe it's because of the kind of content that I put out. And I'm happy to hear that. Thank you so much for the contribution. You didn't have to do that. And I'm very sorry for your loss. And, I'm glad to hear that. Whether it was obviously inadvertently, but I'm glad to hear that something that I did, maybe, cheered you up a little bit and lighten that little bit of burden of loss for you. All right? So thank you for the contribution. Very kind words. I appreciate that.
As much as we give Phil grief, that was not the worst way for him to react to that. It was a bit kind of strange. It was a bit too much about me. It was like me, kind of a wee bit. It was a bit too much of that. That's normal for Phil. For the most part, I'm going to give him a pass for that. He actually reacted to that not terribly. It could have been a bit better way I feel, but it wasn't the worst either, in my opinion. Phil just got a $20 tip at this point as well, by the way, at this point in the time. That's what I'm saying. Phil dealt with that. I'll give him a pass mark for how he dealt with that, personally. But it's up, obviously, each to their own. A lot of people don't like giving Phil props or anything, give him his dues, but I'm not a complete arsehole. I'm just going to fucking shit on somebody regardless of they already do something like decently or not. We know Phil's a piece of shit. He's a toxic, horrible human being in general. He dealt with that not bad. At the same time, though, it was prompted from a $50 super chat. It's a good point from Warren. The guy, if the guy had said that without any money whatsoever attached to it, would Phil have been so heartfelt? I don't know. Questionable, probably not. It probably like that's a shame, but why are you here derailing the stream, distracting people? In fact, he's actually done that before. He's actually done it before for people who's like, I'm sorry to hear that, but why are you in here distracting us all with this? He's actually kind of been like before. People have turned up in his chat saying like they're fucking sad or miserable or whatever because they've lost somebody. And because there's no money attached to it, he has been fucking quite dismissive about them. War Dog Leader is the most infamous example, obviously, from Phil just shitting all over him and not shitting, even questioning whether he had a brother that fucking passed away.
Okay. Thank you, Pool King. Wicked Grom. Wait a minute, I skipped a tip. My bad. So hold on. First of all, Malcolm tipped me $3. Said chili dog is on me. Thank you, Malcolm. That was nice of you. And that gets us to 24. And then Wicked Grom just tipped $29. Thank you, Wicked Grom. That's the biggest contribution of the day. He says, yeah. The closet stream is great content. I'm sending you some money. Spend it on whatever you want. People suck, so F them. Well, there you go. Thank you, Wicked Grom. As you know, as soon as we end and I take a break, immediately I'll be dropping all contributions right into mobile games, as these idiots say. Definitely doing that. You know, totally not going to spend it on important things like ordering this food, or ordering for actually buying the food. I'm not going to do things like get things for my family, or as I said, maybe this week when I have a day off, go out and get some cool fishing lures to add to the hat, so we can do fun things on Sunday nights with Bassmaster. None of that. No, I'll just immediately microtransact the fuck out of it into oblivion, right? Because that's what these idiots think. Fucking dunces. Okay. So thank you very much, Wicked Grom. The funniest part about all this, all right? You ready for this one, guys? You ready? Hold on. Come a little closer. Ready? Okay. The funniest part about all of this is that they've been accusing me of playing a mobile game and spending all my money on that mobile game. Okay. They don't know is that I've actually been spending it on 2 other mobile games. Not that one. They're wrong on that. They're completely correct. I spent $472,000, but I spent it on 2 other mobile games, not the one that they think. They actually fabricated all that information, but they don't know the truth about the other 2 games.
Bizarrely, there might be a point to that. We don't actually know if he has another mobile game that he's well on. All we know is that the bank leaks told us there's a whole bunch of iTunes microtransactions. So Phil actually might be being a slight tiny bit honest there. We don't know that for sure. We know he's wailed in WWE Champions. We know he plays that game, and he's terrified to admit it. Even now, when he's trying to joke about it, he won't say it. Even when he's trying to own the fucking meme, he refuses to fucking say it because he's fucking terrified of owning up to it. He knows it's true, which is why he can't even fucking say it and pass it off as a joke. I just love the fear that Phil has whenever he tries. It's like that game. What are his chat going to ask what game? Is Phil going to admit to playing the WWE Champions? Of course not, even though he fucking had it on his phone during one of his own videos a couple of weeks ago.
Now, obviously, I'm fucking with you, but the thing is, because I said that now, no exaggeration, they will literally go out and try to find the other 2 games. They'll say, oh, we gotta find evidence that he actually spent money on 2 other games. That's how they are. You can't.
No, we're good, man. We already fucking got your hands down playing WWE Champions and spending over $100,000 fucking dollars in that game alone. I think that's plenty of evidence right there. Anything more really is just excessive, really. We have all the evidence we fucking need to bury your ass.
Yeah, make it up. Okay. All right, guys. So, thank you very much, Wicked Grom. Very generous contribution, and it gets us to the better glasses. And again, thank you very much, Pool King. Okay, so 3 games in total? No. I play about 470 mobile games, but there's only 3 that I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on. Let's get this straight, all right? Let's get this straight. We got to clear the air here, all right? Everything raised today goes straight to mobile games. I don't pay any bills. You know, I don't pay any taxes. I don't do any. I just sit here like a lump, and I don't live up to any financial or life responsibilities. I just put all my money into mobile games, 100%, all right? That's what I do all day, every day, right? To be honest here. Okay, so let's take a look at the poll that you guys have been voting on. 53% of you want a chili dog. I guess we get a chili dog. And then 26% want the honey barbecue chicken strip basket. I've never had the chicken strips. I guess we can try it out. I'll be honest. I mean, this is fast food. I'm not expecting anything great. I'm just not. Okay? But, all right. So it looks like we're going to get the flamethrower burger. I'm just going to get a single. You know, maybe if it was all I was getting was the burger, I get a double. With also the shit I'm getting, there's no way I'm getting anything more than a single. So I'll get a single flamethrower burger, the honey barbecue chicken strips basket, and a chili dog. Okay? That's what we're going to get later today. That's not now. That's later today around 4 p.m.-ish Pacific time. I'll go on a break. I'll actually drive over there, buy it, and come back, and we'll do a live DSP tries it of it. Okay? All right, everyone. So thank you all for your input. I appreciate that very much. Okay? Very good. No drink neck. I'm probably just gonna drink. I sell other things in the house. You know, why buy something there? I'll just drink what I have here. You know. Okay. So one more final quick reminder before we get started. This is my marathon stream today, meaning this is gonna start now and be going a very long time. Likely this will go to 4 p.m. Then at 4 have a break for food. Come back, do DSP tries to continue on again. You know, when will it end exactly? Depends how much fun we're having or whatever. You know, typically I end between 7 and 8 p.m. Pacific time when I do a marathon. So, you know, I hope you'll chill with me all day long. It should be a good time. This is the only stream I'm doing today. Normally I would do 2 streams. This is the only one I'm doing. So I would appreciate it if you were gonna support the stream. You know, please understand. Oh, if he hits all his goals, well, actually, technically, I'm trying to double up on it because it's 2 streams in 1. So anything raised today helps a lot. Thank you in advance. Like I said, I think today will be a great opportunity for gifted memberships. We're gonna have way more people on the stream today than I typically have for gameplay. Great opportunity to get gifted memberships to the hands of viewers, you know. So, all right. It looks like Swaggo Nito is here, and Swaggo Nito just re-upped his membership. Thank you, Swaggo Nito, for re-upping membership. I appreciate that. Excuse me. Very cool. All right. I'm just trying to think of anything else. Oh, last summary. If you guys really enjoyed today's stream, please give it a like. If you're watching this on demand on YouTube, please give it a like and leave comments. This helps for engagement. This channel needs some engagement boosting because the last couple of months there's been no new releases and my engagement has dipped. So anything you can do to help the engagement is greatly appreciated right now. Okay. Thank you, Monk, for super chats. I hope you're doing well. I am doing well, Monk. Thank you. All right. So. Without further, oops, what's going on with this keyboard today? It doesn't want to type. Swaggo Nito just gifted 5 memberships. Congratulations to the following people: Unbiased Fan, Roger Christensen, Hatfield, Grime P, and Johnny Boy. We're all just gifted memberships by Swaggo Nito. So congratulations to all of you. Let me take a look because the thing is I don't know if we went down in memberships today. I just want to update the members total. Today might be an opportunity where we actually get big traction towards the.
Dylan Archer, you're lying. He has not said, hate to say, he's not said it yet. Thomas Hazelton says, you know, I'm just now realising Phil is trying to own the meme now after RT's video. That's what Rich said he'd do, what he had to do from the beginning. But Phil told Rich told Rich off, but took that advice. Yeah. Well, Rich's advice was saying to own the meme, but put it on like a t-shirt, but that was at O-Face. He's owning the meme of WWE Champions spending and mobile phone spending, which isn't a meme, it's a fact. A meme is like, it's literally a fact that Phil has spent, you know, tens of thousands of dollars on WWE Champions alone. That is concrete evidence we have provided everyone for them to see for themselves. We've laid the evidence out bare. Phil is mocking this as a meme, when we have laid out the evidence for all to see from everything from Discord IDs, you know, from username changes and the fucking the times that he's playing correlates and matches up with the time he's streaming. It's like when Phil's not streaming, he's suddenly online again in the game. People want me to rewind, apparently. Shinko's internet died. Bloody hell. Poor Shinko. People want me to rewind. I'm going to rewind and I'm going to go 1.5 speed. This fucking face, man. Jesus Christ.
Today that I'm typically have for gameplay. Great opportunity to get the memberships into the hands of viewers, you know. So, alright. It looks like Swagonito is here. And Swagonito just re-upped his membership. Thank you, Swagonito, for re-upping the membership. I appreciate that. Excuse me. Very cool. Alright. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else? Oh, last summary. If you guys really enjoyed today's stream, please give it a like. If you're watching this on demand on YouTube, please give it a like and leave comments. This helps for engagement. This channel needs some engagement boosting because the last couple of months there's been no new releases and my engagement has dipped. So anything you can do to help with engagement is greatly appreciated right now. Okay? Thank you, Monk, for a super chat. I hope you're doing well. I am doing well, Monk. Thank you. All right. So, without further... Oops. What is going on with this keyboard today? Like, it doesn't want to type. Swagonito just gifted 5 memberships. Congratulations to the following people. Unbiased Fan, Roger Christensen, Pat Field, Grime P, and Johnny Boy. We're all just gifted memberships by Swagonito. So congratulations to all of you. Let me take a look, because the thing is, I don't know if we went down any memberships today. I just want to update the members total. Today might be an opportunity where we actually get big traction towards the members goal for the month. We'll see.
Let's see.
By the way, guys, if you can believe this, just to also remind you, 1 week from today, we have another marathon. Yeah, 1 week from today, it's DSP Reacts to Down the Rabbit Hole. Excuse me. DSP Reacts to the original This Is How You Don't Play of Metal Gear Solid 2. Yeah, that's a week away. I know I haven't really been talking about it because this event was first. But now, this entire next week, we're going to be hyping up DSP Reacts to This Is How You Don't Play Metal Gear Solid 2. All right? That's in a week from today. That's going to be very exciting. I've never reacted to any This Is How You Don't Play before. All right? Here we go.
Profit, stop your bots.
Okay. You know, I could sit here and completely answer the insane questions of ranting lunatics on the internet, but it would be a waste of my time. You know, complete idiocy. Anyway. So, I think that's it. I think let's say thank you guys. Great podcast today. I mean, we covered, obviously, very straightforward stuff today, right? Let's end the podcast, and let's get started. Sound good? Thank you all. And again, hope to see you for this entire marathon if you can be here. If not, and you're watching on demand, sit back, relax, and enjoy today's nice, fun, chill stream of exploration in the closet. Awesome. All right, excellent. Let's do it.
And keep in mind, I don't play Phil's outro, just in case something you know who tries to strike me down.
All right, now that you're completely terrified by Cartoon Phil, I will now remove him from the screen. There we go. But here's the thing: we're doing something different. We don't need this. Now, all I'm gonna do is make the camera full screen, and we're good to go, right? And I guess what we'll do, like I did last time, we'll just put this into the corner. What happened here? There we go. Just so people know what we're doing, all right? But there we go, all right? Now, here's the thing. I have to use the restroom, all right? So give me just a couple minutes break. Just use the restroom. I'll be right back, okay? And then we're going to jump right in, and we're going to start with stuff in the closet, all right? So just a few quick minutes here.
Quick reminder, as Dasha says, it's not over yet. When Phil records or the start of the closet stream, that's when it ends. So we've still got time for him to say it, but I don't think he's going to say it because things are generally going well for him today. He's less than 50 members away from hitting the members total that he wants. Actually, I adjusted because it used to be 675, but I lowered it to 600 because, you know, he got terrified of not hitting his goal by miles. He's had over $50 already in tips, so this is a very good podcast for him so far. things are going quite well for him in support. And this closet stream done well for him last time as well. I don't think he's going to say. But he might. But the fact of the matter is, the game's still alive.
I will run some music a little bit here. All right, but I'll be right back, and then we will begin. Thanks, guys.
And I'm going to skip past. I'm just going to mute that shit. We can skip right past. Phil is back about here. Let me unmute. Here we go.
Oh my god, of course, I walk into the office, I immediately sneeze as hard as I possibly can. Oh my god, my nose. Ugh. So, but it must be allergies. It must be the pollen came in through the stupid air conditioner, and I'm like, oh my god. Ugh. All right. All right, guys, we're going to get started. All right? Is everyone ready? I hope so. I'm going to have to blow my nose because I just sneezed like crazy hard. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. Let's get started. I'll do a little bit of an intro for those watching on YouTube, and then we'll begin with seeing what's in there. All right, here we go. Thank you, Wonder McThunder, for a super chat. Let's get that on the leaderboard first, then. Thank you, Wonder McThunder. Why is your H capitalized? This keyboard, it doesn't want to work. There we go. Okay. Excuse me. All right, let's begin. Hello, everyone, and...
balls to your fucking chin. 24 out of 25. He did not say hate to say. I hate to say it. He did not say hate to say. Very strong bingo card. It done very well. But sadly it was not to be. Right, is Shinko still alive? Let me just fuck off from Phil's stream. Let's go to my YouTube page. Shinko is not live anymore, I think. Let me go. Is he? No, she's gone. Raven's live and Tevin's live. I'll tell you what, we'll do Tevin instead. I'll link Tevin's stream instead. If you want to go to Tevin's stream, there it is right there. Let me get rid of my pinned message. So, Tevin's doing a live stream right now, apparently. So there's a link in the description if you want to go over to Tevin's side of things and enjoy that shit. And I guess we'll just enjoy for our Shinko's internet went down. That's a real shame. Let's just enjoy. Let's just go out how we always go out, you know. Good old contributions. What the fuck? I just seen this thumbnail from Mighty D. Has DSP got a tit head? The fuck is that thumbnail from Mighty D? See the fucking here? This fucking thumbnail right here. DSP's got a titty head. What the hell? Okay, fuck it. Full screen. Right. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me. I do appreciate it. Thanks for keeping me right in the bingo card. Thank you for the contributions. Thank you for the super chats. Everything else as well. I do appreciate it. Let's just enjoy some notorious PIG contributions made by Pixar Animations. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow for some more bingo if you fancy joining me. So yeah, I might catch you on another stream, who knows, but enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. gone like that in an instant, fucking gone.